call Biden a criminal. Why is that?
He is a criminal. He's a criminal. He got caught. Read his laptop. And you know who's a criminal? You're a criminal for not reporting it. You are a criminal for not reporting it. Let me tell you something. Joe Biden is a criminal, and he's been a criminal for a long time. And you're a criminal in the media for not reporting it. Good luck, everybody.
Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way.
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at...
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8th electoral vote, in Indiana with its 11th electoral vote, West Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear. Together, we will make America great again.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to CobraCast 199. I am your host, D-Day Cobra. I'm happy to see all of you here. We are back in Orlando, back in 199 Studios here in Orlando, Florida, and we are ready to rock and roll. It's been a very, very, very busy day. A very busy day. Look at Dominic with the 199. Dominic, the legend Dominic, who used to drop massive bombs over on our Geeks and Gamers Play channel. I remember you, Dominic. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Dominic. And we got a lot going on. We got a lot to talk about. I want to catch up with all of you. We will not have, unfortunately, a Beard of Shame tonight because Jay Hailstorm's internet is out. So unless he happens to pop in here between now and the end of the show, but I don't think we will. But I will say, and I've already seen a lot of no feed in the chat, Jay Hailstorm did put together a montage of Brie Larson's feat. In the event that feat wins, I'm just saying, okay? In the event that feat wins, we do have a Brie Larson feat package video. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And maybe that's why he didn't show up. Maybe he was just sick to his stomach after putting that video together. But we're already off to a good start. The chat is already very vocal about no feet. I've already seen it. Tomac dropped to 50 and said, if you're still taking anime recommendations, I would like to add Betterman, Gadgard, Read or Die, and Gatekeepers 21, just in case it comes up tonight. Thank you, Tomac. And also ends it with No Feet. There's a lot of no feet discussion already, which I fully respect and appreciate. Shockmaster dropped 5 gifted memberships as well. Thank you, Shockmaster. Jared the American says, Jerry, did you hear Paul Rubin has left Hollywood? I did. Obviously, that's really sad. What's crazy about that is today, I go on Twitter and CP or C3P meme actually had memed DeSantis with Pee Wee Herman before the announcement came out. And it's actually really good. And then the announcement that Paul Rubin passed away, it was crazy timing. But this is what I first saw. This is the first thing I saw when I got on Twitter this morning. This is what I saw.
I meant to do that. I meant to do that.
That's the first thing I saw. All right. This was before the announcement of Paul Rubin passing away happened. So shout out to C3P meme. But yes, this is the first thing I see this morning.
I meant to do that.
And then I want to say like an hour or two later, we got the unfortunate news that Paul Rubin had passed away. And apparently he had been battling cancer for last 6 years, passed away at 70 years old. So rest in peace to Paul Rubin. And yeah, man, it's crazy. But the interesting timing of that meme. And then everybody was like, I guess C3P meme was like, I didn't kill him. You guys I'm getting blamed for him. It was an unfortunate situation for sure. But yes, definitely rest in peace to Paul Rubin. Man Against the World says, feet tonight. Okay, I didn't realize that we already had some feet fans in here. I mean, Jed, are you keeping count?
I am. I already got the sheet open. I'm doing the math,
okay.
but
all right.
No Feet has it by a lot right now, by
okay.
$48. So
okay, so No Feet's winning right now. Okay, yep. So you got Jed keeping count, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go. Thank you, Jed. So there you go. I don't think we have anything to worry about. So we'll see. Gerald Armstrong, Gonzalo Lira made a video today saying that he was on bail from Ukrainian jail. He's trying to get to the Hungarian border. There has been so much about this Joe Biden stuff that we're going to talk about. And this whole, the Ukrainian ties to it, all of that. This is a disaster for Joe Biden. We don't live in a serious country right now. We do not live in a serious country at all with what we're seeing with the Biden situation with Hunter and Joe. We don't live in a serious situation at all. Slag Les says, in 2001, Rubens was arrested and charged with misdemeanor possession of child pornography. Just an FYI for people mourning. See, I didn't even know about that. I know he got busted for something with I guess he was in an adult theater. He got caught jerking it. I didn't know that was the case. So if that's the case, that's obviously not good. DM says, why the Frosk? Everyone loves fungus. Feet are gross. People got some weird fantasies, man. Alan says, why did the tomato turn red? Because he saw the salad dressing. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. We got the good jokes tonight. Now we so right now, I've seen a lot of the reporting about this Joe Biden situation, and I personally don't think people are being serious enough about it. Look at that. Juan says, give us the foot action for 5. Sierra Tan for 20. My share of no feet brie or no brie feet. So right there, coming in hot. So, oh my gosh. Sophie says, we miss you, MCU fan. Hail 199. You guys are rabid tonight, and I love it. I love the passion. So yes, this whole Joe Biden situation, I don't think people are outraged enough. And I want to share a couple of things about it right here. This is from Will Kane, and I think this is a great tweet. This video is the smoking gun. everything else is connecting the dots to this video. The prosecutor Biden is demanding to be fired is Viktor Shokin. Shokin was investigating Ukrainian energy company Burisma for corruption. Burisma put Hunter Biden on its board for $1 million a year. Hunter had no experience in energy, didn't speak Ukrainian or Russian, but he did know Joe Biden. In fact, he had access to Joe Biden, and as Devin Archer's testimony today confirms, Hunter put Joe on the phone to prove that access. FBI 1023 investigative forms show a confidential informant saying Burisma execs paid $10 million to the Bidens to handle the problems for Burisma. Lo and behold, Shokin is fired. Burisma's problems go away. Joe Biden brags about it in this video, and we're going to show you that right here.
Convincing us that we should be providing for loan guarantees. And I went over, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I said, I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid at the time. Well, there's still, they made some genuine, substantial changes institutionally and with people.
This is insanity. And we do not live in a serious country. That is a fact. We don't live in a serious country in any way, shape, or form. This is disgusting. The mental gymnastics that I'm hearing, the fact that the mainstream media widely ignoring it, completely ignoring it for the most part. And this is everything. All you have to do is have a working brain and the slightest bit of common sense. Everything that they have accused Trump of doing is what Biden has done, and then some. Everything they're trying to pin to Trump is what Biden is guilty of. Biden is the corrupt one. Obama is the corrupt one. The Clintons are the corrupt one. The Bush family, they're all corrupt. They're all horrible. And all of this indictment of Trump said he's going to get indicted again. Whatever. Keep indicting him. It doesn't matter. You are having such a negative impact on everything you're trying to accomplish right now. It's not working, and it's not going to work. It's going to continue to have the wrong effect. Charlie Kirk tweeted this out today, and he's 100% right. The newly released New York Times Siena poll should confirm what many of us have suspected for months now. The GOP primary is over. I like Ron DeSantis and have tremendous respect for him as the man, as a governor. I consider him a friend, and I believe he's America's greatest governor. As such, I have refused to get into the mud and attack him. He's a great American, and I want him to remain a dominant political player for years and decades to come. But his campaign has failed to gain traction. Now it is time for conservatives to unite and defeat the Democrats and their machine in 2024. Yes, Trump will be facing 4 to 5 indictments, but the American people see through them as political witch hunt that they are. They recognize that the intel agencies and the federal Leviathan has weaponized to eliminate their number one threat. But our greatest challenge ahead of 2024 is the billions that will be spent on ballot harvesting, negative ads, and lawsuits by well-funded and motivated left. They will outperform polling in key districts because they are investing resources to get out low propensity voters who otherwise couldn't be bothered. Will the GOP do the same? We simply cannot afford to waste $1.5 billion on pointless massacre of a primary. Yada, yada, yada. What have I been saying? I've been saying this for months. Get behind Donald Trump. Support Donald Trump. He's the most dominant figure in the party, and it's not even close. There's nobody even close. And you have all these nonsensical idiots out there that have played let me just ride the fence so I can see if who's going to get the better of it. It was obvious from anybody with a working brain that this was always going to be Trump's primary. Always get behind Donald Trump and support him. It's the only answer. It was always the only answer. You were just too stupid or arrogant to not realize it. All of these people on the right that have continued to try and create this nonsense about Trump. He's the most popular guy and it's not even close. It was always going to be Trump, and there was never any doubt whatsoever. That is the fact. That is the reality of the situation. And we the people are sick and tired of it. Now, you've got Dan Bongino talking about the Hunter Biden thing. And it says, I don't give a shit what Joe Biden talked about on the phone with Hunter's corrupt business partners. Getting him on the phone is how influence peddling works. A first grader knows this. Yes. So Joe Biden's lawyers, his attorneys are the Hunter Biden attorneys and all of that. They're basically saying that, well, Joe Biden was just asking about the weather. And it's like, we all know how this works. We all know exactly how this works. He may have been talking about the weather. He may have very well been talking about the weather. We know exactly what this game is, and we know exactly why he was on those calls. And again, we are not a serious country at all. We are not a serious country. It's disgusting. It's insane. It's insanity. It's insanity. Yet here we are watching this all play out before our very eyes. And I'm just astonished. I'm astonished. There was a good, just so everybody can kind of get a brief breakdown of it. And then I want to play a clip from Jesse Waters talking about this right here. We go right here.
Fox News alert. Devin Archer, the man who Hunter Biden once called a Biden, just flipped on the first family. And it's bad. Archer, who's been in Ukrainian board meetings, Chinese dinners, to the Biden family beach house, is saying that Joe Biden...
You're damn right it's the best chat on YouTube, says Super Snake. You're damn right. It's the best chat on YouTube, and it's not even close. I love everybody in this chat. I love you guys.
Was on the phone with Hunter and his foreign business partners at least 20 times. 20 times. Archer says it was to sell the Biden brand, and Hunter described the Biden brand as gold. Here's how it worked. President Barack Obama would assign Joe Biden a country to handle. And when Biden was assigned to a country, a dirty company with a lot of problems in that country would hire Hunter Biden because they needed something from Joe Biden. Hunter would have dinner with some crooked foreign kleptocrat, and in the middle of dinner, he'd say, hey, let's call my pop. He'd get his dad on the phone, put it on speaker, and Joe Biden would say hello to Hunter's business partners. And that was what the business partners were paying for, that phone call.
Yes.
They were paying Hunter because he could get Joe Biden on the phone like that. And everywhere Joe went, Hunter got paid. And Joe delivered. Devin Archer told House investigators today that the corrupt Ukrainian gas company, Burisma, only hired Hunter so his father, Joe, could get the prosecutor investigating them fired. Devin Archer testified Hunter was with the crooked Ukrainian CEO when he called D.C. to demand Joe Biden fire the prosecutor. 3 days later, Joe Biden flew to Ukraine and got the prosecutor fired and then bragged about it. This is what Democrats impeached Trump for probing.
Yes. Of course they did. Of course they did. And I'm telling you right now, if you have ever wanted to see full-on scorched earth, that's what you're going to get when Trump gets back in office. You are going to see full-on scorched earth. And that's why they're going to try everything in their power. And I fully believe, I will stand by my prediction that I believe Gavin Newsom will be the Democratic nominee. Joe Biden is going down, and they're eventually going to throw him under the bus. They're going to do this. Like, he can't mentally or physically last until 2024. And he definitely can't last another 4 years. I don't think that they're going to run Joe Biden. I think Gavin Newsom is going to be the person that they bring out there because they're going to look at desperate times and desperate measures. And they're going to look at this and go, we can't take a chance. If they lose this election, it's such a bad situation for them, and they all know it. So they are truly going to go as hard as they possibly can to keep Trump. They would much rather have DeSantis than Trump. They would much rather have DeSantis because Trump is going to go in there and go scorched earth.
Devin Archer also testified that Hunter pulled the same move with other fat cat foreign execs. Archer says Hunter put Joe Biden on the phone with his Chinese partner, Jonathan Lee. And remember, Joe Biden flew Hunter to China on Air Force Two, where Hunter met Jonathan Lee. Hunter introduced Joe and Jonathan Lee in Beijing. They shook hands. It was a $20 million handshake. The Bidens made $20 million from that Chinese deal. After Hunter was given an equity stake in the Chinese investment firm, the Obama-Biden administration greased approvals for Jonathan Lee to take over American car manufacturers. Joe Biden, who claims he didn't talk to his son about his business, even wrote a letter of recommendation to Brown University on behalf of Jonathan Lee's daughter. Jonathan Lee is a Communist Party power broker who our vice president went to bat for, helping his daughter cut the line in the admissions offices at Ivy League schools. Why? Because his family was getting paid. Devin Archer also testified that Vice President Joe Biden personally met with a Russian billionaire, Elena Batrina, back in 2014 while VP at Cafe Milano in Georgetown. Joe Biden had dinner with her, and a month later, the Russian billionaire wired Hunter Biden $3.5 million. Now, Democrats say Joe Biden had no idea who he was talking to.
It was clear that it was part of the daily conversations that Hunter Biden had with his father. And it was, and sounded like most of the time, now President Biden didn't even know who the people he was at dinner. He was just asked to say hello.
Oh my God.
And he would, talk about the way he described it several times. They asked over and over and over. He described what the weather was, how what's going on your end.
Yeah. The weather, wink, wink. That's what they were talking about. The weather. Are you kidding me? Again, the reality of it is I say that they think people are dumb. I mean, they convinced the whole fucking world to put masks on and jab themselves. So maybe the world is as dumb as they think when they're sitting there spreading this nonsense. They convinced everybody to put 4 fucking masks on and get 18 fucking boosters. So, I mean, clearly they think they can get away with this.
The Democrats went from the laptop's Russian misinformation to Biden was having dinner with Hunter's business partners, but all they talked about was the weather. Now, when I eat dinner, it's usually at least an hour. I'm there for 3 courses. You can talk weather for maybe 5 minutes tops. But Biden's talking to a Russian billionaire about the weather the whole dinner? What's it like in Moscow? It's cold. Biden's had meetings at Cafe Milano with the Russians, the Ukrainians, the Mexicans, Kazakhstanis, even the Greeks. All Hunter's business partners. You're saying Joe Biden talked about the weather the whole time and had no idea who he was having dinner with? Even if Hunter puts his business partners on speakerphone with his dad and they don't talk business at all, you're saying the next day when Hunter talks to Joe, and they say they talk every day, Joe doesn't say, hey, Hunter, what are you doing in Dubai?
Him being on the phone is the flex. Going back to what Bongino said, it's about putting him, hey, what's going on? Hey, Joe Biden here. Yeah, how's the weather over there? That's the flex. That's it right there. That's all it takes.
Bye. And who are those Ukrainians you put me on the phone with last night? Come on. The Biden family was selling access to Joe. The phone call, even if it was weather related, was the access. And Biden always delivered on the back end. The Chinese and the Ukrainians got what they wanted out of Biden. Even the Russian lady who bribed Hunter $3.5 million, Joe Biden left her off the sanctions list. The one Russian billionaire not on the sanctions list happens to be the same one who paid the Biden family millions of bucks. But the Democrats say, what was Joe Biden supposed to be, rude and not say hello to Hunter's corrupt foreign business partners?
Clearly, he talked, whether it's about the weather or whatever, but he said specifically that he's never talked to them. Doesn't this contradict?
He never said that he has never spoken to anyone. He said that he had nothing to do with Hunter Biden's business dealings. If he says hello to someone that he sees his son with, is he supposed to say, hi, son? Oh, no, I'm not going to say hello to the other people at the table or the other people on the phone. It's kind of a preposterous premise to think that a father should not say hello to people that the son are at dinner with.
So the new defense is Biden's missed manners. Snubbing his son's sniveling and conniving foreign business partners would be the wrong thing to do. Now, we know that Hunter Biden brought his sleazy business partners to the Obama White House over 100 times. So Joe Biden never asked Hunter, who are all these people? The only thing he asked was, what's the weather like in Bucharest? I mean, at this point, Joe knows more about the weather than Al Roker. So why did Devon Archer flip? Well, because he's going to prison. And he thought, you know, being Hunter's best buddy would keep him out of prison. Devon Archer can't be too happy with Hunter Biden right now. Here's a text he sent to Hunter. Why did your dad's administration appointees arrest me and try to put me in jail? Just curious, some of our partners asking out here. And then this one. Why would they try and ruin my family and destroy my kids and no one from your family side step in and at least try to help me? I don't get it. Devon Archer was sentenced to a year in prison for stealing $60,000 from an Indian tribe. I think it was more than that. Hunter Biden was a part of that deal and was the only one not to get indicted. Once again, everybody in Biden's orbit arrested, in prison, or they're missing.
I did not see. I'm sure this is going around. I do my best to not want to hear anything John Oliver says, but no, I didn't hear him say that he regrets voting for Biden. But if that did happen, that's just as hilarious as hearing him say that, you know, telling Trump to do it. I think John Oliver is one of the most talentless pieces of trash I've ever seen, ever on the internet. On television, anything. John Oliver is beyond trash. He has not one single redeeming quality in any way, shape, or form. I would rather look at Brie Larson's feet than to listen to John Oliver speak. He is such a piece of garbage. He really is. Play it.
And before Devon Archer's testimony, Biden's Department of Justice sent a threatening letter to Devon Archer's judge telling him it's time for Devon to report to prison soon. This comes on the heels of us learning about another House Republican that says Biden's got foreign bank accounts. They're under investigation. Listen.
When we pulled up the first tranche of suspicious activity reports, of which there were more than 170, we then realized that there are more suspicious activity reports on more Biden family members and more information that we've got to dig into and investigate. What we have to do, and we're in the process of now, is accumulating bank records, not just here domestically, but there are bank records in foreign countries with foreign banks that we also have to get. That takes money and time, which we are doing, and trying to collect that information.
It was Oliver Stone, not John Oliver. I mean, everything I still said about John Oliver stands. John Oliver is a pathetic, talentless piece of garbage that if I never hear his voice again, other than roasting him over what he said about Trump, I'll be happy about that.
Sources tell Primetime that lawyers on House oversight, they're not going on vacation like the rest of Congress for the next 6 weeks. They're still subpoenaing Biden family bank records. And now they're moving into the deposition phase of the investigation. Devon Archer won't be the first Biden business associate that's going to be interviewed. Tony Bobulinski and Whitey Bulger's relative, James Bulger, will sit down for interviews. Several federal employees knowledgeable of the Biden situation will sit down with investigators. And we expect, when Congress returns to work in mid-September, that the House will have enough evidence to begin the impeachment inquiry. Now, opening an impeachment inquiry turbocharges congressional oversight powers, allowing them to, fast track and have far-reaching subpoena power and quick court rulings. Now, this will force the media to cover the evidence that we've presented here for years. And it'll force Joe Biden, who's supposed to be out campaigning, to answer questions about why he's been lying for all these years. This could potentially end Joe Biden's reelection campaign.
And that's what I keep getting to. That's the point that I keep getting to. I've been saying it for months and months and months and months and months. There's a reason we're finding out all of this stuff. They only give you the information that they want you to have. They give it to you. They've been protecting Joe Biden for all of this time. He's a useful idiot, and now he is no longer. He's been a useful idiot, and now he's a useless idiot because he can't even figure out where he's supposed to be. He can't speak properly. He can't read his lines properly. He says the dumbest things imaginable. He's really kind of lost it completely. And so finally now, It's time for him to go away. That's essentially where we're at. And Gavin Newsom, I believe, will be the person that they place as the Democratic nominee.
So Democrats have a decision to make. Are they going to get behind Gavin Newsom? Are they going to continue to say Joe Biden's a weatherman?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to...
Screw you, Sean Hannity. Nobody likes you. I saw Nitrium ask me a question. But would you seriously rather have President Harris? I think President Harris, I mean, God, no. I mean, my whole point would being like they're gonna run Gavin Newsom. I don't think we're gonna get a President Harris at all. So are we doing my CobraCast live tweeting idea tomorrow? What were you asking me about tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow? Refresh my memory. And I know you asked that a couple times. Nick Skyberg says, I'm honestly jealous of MCU fan, but I hope you and Krista have a wonderful life. She's a lovely gal. Treat her right. P.S. Jeremy, the next time you see Beardo, tell him I said he's awesome and his button up looked great. Will do, man. Yeah, he's a good sport about it. He knows, he understands the game. He's having fun with you guys. You guys are having fun. That's what it's all about. It's about the back and forth and laughing and having fun. That's what G&G is all about. So you guys are the best. I appreciate you guys. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier getting a membership. Thank you. Blue Eye Scorpion said, to be fair, I'm sure Biden didn't know what he was talking about or who he was talking to. Let's see. Troy News says, I used to love Jim Gaffigan. I didn't know he had a severe case of TDS. Joe Rogan called him out many times. All he could do was butt Trump. Yeah, I mean, TDS is a huge problem, man. It's not isolated to like. I quote tweeted Mark Hamill because Mark Hamill's one of the dumbest fucking pieces of garbage on the planet. Because I guess it actually officially starts today. So Mark Hamill makes this tweet. And he says, this will only. So this person's like, I am proposing that August 1st be tweet out day where the blue voters take the day off from tweeting. Think of the revenue loss for Twitter. X if we did it that. Best way to affect change with a billionaire is to hit them with the wallet. If you are with me, retweet. Mark Hamill says, this will only be effective if everyone refrains from tweeting on August 1st, a.k.a. Tweetless Tuesday. Let's show the owner the power of the people. Honestly, would it kill you to keep your thoughts to yourself for one damn day? Read a book. August 1st is tweet that out, or August 1st tweet out day. I just said I'm going to tweet that day because I'm going to tweet all day that day because fuck you, Mark Hamill. Because Mark Hamill is a literal human piece of garbage. If you don't know the story about what Mark Hamill did with his son's girlfriend, who was pregnant, they tried to bully her into getting an abortion. That is on the internet. There are articles covering it because Mark Hamill is a terrible human being. I am so sick and tired of Mark Hamill getting a pass from people because he played Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill is a horrible person. He is probably one of the worst people in Hollywood. He is terrible. And people need to take that romantic idea of Mark Hamill being Luke Skywalker out of the equation. He is a bad person. He is a horrible person. And he despises you if you disagree with him politically. He despises you. He hates your guts. He is awful. Truly an awful person. So anyway, I'll be tweeting all day now just because of that. I don't even tweet that much. I don't even tweet that much anymore, but I am tomorrow or today or whatever, just because Mark Hamill wants to, sit there and make a big deal of it. Like, go to Threads, Mark Hamill. Or, go to Threads, or maybe you can be like Ron Perlman. Remember Ron Perlman? Breaking. I'm taking my business to Threads. Haters, stay the fuck out. Oh, really? Like the last time? This one? Remember this one right here? This weirdo? This dude.
DeSantis. Around here. Good morning, Governor DeSantis. Around here. Don't say gay. Don't say as the first two words in a sentence spoken by a political leader of a state in the United States of America don't say? Don't fucking say, you fucking Nazi pig. Say. First Amendment. Read about it. Then run for office. You piece of shit.
So Ron Perlman said that he's leaving Twitter to go to Threads. That was on July 10th. Okay. That was on July 10th. Guess who tweeted today? Ron Perlman came back. Ron Perlman's back on Twitter. Like, what happened to Threads, Ron Perlman? What happened to Threads? He's back. What an idiot, dude. There's Sargon. Threads didn't work out then, Ron. Elon tweeted, "Oh, hi, LOL." These people in Hollywood are twisted, man. These people are just twisted. They are not right in any way, shape, or form. They really aren't. All right, let me catch up. Thank you guys for being here. We have almost 1,700 people here. Welcome to CobraCast. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, and this is our show where we talk about a lot of crazy stuff. We talk about politics. We talk about pop culture. We talk about movies. We talk about video games. We talk about commentary. We talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's your show. I'm just here driving the vehicle. You're the one that tells me where to go, okay? So whatever you want to talk about, that's what we do here. This is a snake pit. The chat is called the Snake Pit. It's the best chat on the internet, and they love gifting memberships. And this is probably the most viewers we've had in a while. So I think we're probably going to get some gifted memberships tonight. So if you're looking for a membership, the Snake Pit's pretty damn good about giving those out. Let me see where we're at. Luke H says show feet. Luke H for $5 says show feet. Greedo Gaming says my broke ass can only afford to say no feet for $199. $199. Grey Ghost says Ripa hired Yaira to draw Yaira. Ripa's crushing it, man. Ripa's crushing it. Celluloid Dream says Jeremy is a fig. Thank you, Celluloid Dream. Steiner Math, 81 million votes. Sometimes the numbers do lie and leave Breeze toes where they belong, hidden and unseen. Hail the 199. Holla if you hear me. Right back at you, man. That's awesome. Forgotten Pepe says, Jeremy, make a shirt with the Chattanooga, but instead with the eyes used to 199. Holy crap. I think Kevin Cron just dropped 5 gifted memberships. Drunk 3PO's in the chat. What's up, Drunk 3PO? Defending Truth says, Obama was seen with a black eye and bandages today. I've seen those images. I don't think that those are real, and I don't want to push that out there without knowing if they're real. I've seen some images of Barack Obama with like bandages on his hands and stuff like that, but we have to be very careful about pushing stuff right now with, you know, how deep fakes are and with Photoshop and everything. I don't know if that's real or not, but if I'm a betting man, I would think it's fake. I don't think that's real. There's no way if that was the case, if it was true, there's no way he'd be in public view where that someone could take that picture. There's absolutely no way, in my opinion. But hey, I would love it if it's true. Taker says, why bother remaining a country at this point? Well, I mean, it is. I mean, we are really, really, it's laughable what we're watching from the United States of America right now. It's laughable. And that's why we have to do everything we can to get Trump back in office, because, I mean, we're heading down the wrong path. DM says, Jeremy, can you show the clip of Laura Loomer? Her YouTube vids calls Ron out. A real journalist and patriot. Salty army is legion. If one of you guys that's backstage can look up Laura Loomer's YouTube videos calling out Ron that they're talking about. I've seen quite a few from Laura Loomer. She's constantly going after Ron DeSantis, and I think it's so funny. As a matter of fact, there's one I want to show you guys It's kind of a comedy skit, okay? There's been a lot of discussion about like reactions and stuff. And look, man, I think reactions are like, especially if you're a big creator, having this is from Brandi The Savage. People were going crazy over this video. Brandi The Savage right here. So this is Brandi The Savage. Go follow Brandi The Savage over on Twitter if you have not. This is a really good, funny clip from Brandi The Savage right here.
Greetings. What's up, little man? What can I get for you? What you got here? You got any food? Got any snacks? No. Oh, you got drinks? Well, who's paying for it? Because we're not making very much money anymore, you know. It's on this dude's card over here. Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as I'm not paying for it, right? Well, what are you drinking?
It's a Mai Tai.
Oh, a Mai Tai. Oh, I bet that's got a lot of sugar in it, huh?
I bet you got a lot of sugar in your nose, bitch.
What can I get for you? How about something? Sure you don't have any snacks? Maybe some condiments, toppings? No. How about something cheap and shitty and relatable that makes me look normal? You seem like
It's all like that's her. She's in all the skits, so she's the one doing all of them. And she's basically playing off of stuff like this right here. Let me find it.
How much is that worth?
It's so bad. It's so bad.
a Bud Light type of guy. And it also looks like maybe I'm on a diet. How about Coors? Yeah, Coors. Yeah. Gratitude. Can you serve it warm? Do you have any of these warm? Not cold?
What? Warm?
Yeah, I like it to taste like warm piss. It reminds me of my Yale days. Not gay or anything. Don't say gay.
So I'm not going to watch it all because I want you, if you guys are interested, you can go over her Twitter account, watch the rest of it. But it's pretty damn funny. I got tagged in it yesterday. But on that note, did you see Trump's meme on DeSantis? Because that's the funniest part of this. And that's when I was building up to this. Trump memed the hell out of DeSantis with, God damn it, he's crushing him, man. Trump is just annihilating DeSantis on stuff. And it's because DeSantis is so damn cringy. He's officially turned into, DeSantis has officially turned into Jeb Bush, okay? So right here, this is what Trump posted to Truth Social right here, all right?
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the other by the time I finish this song?
Wow. Why does he keep messing with his fucking nose? Why does he keep doing this? It's so weird. I say this as someone that lives in the state of Florida, that was a huge supporter of Ron DeSantis and everything that he was doing. But the moment that Ron DeSantis became basically a rhino, the moment that the powers that be in the Republican Party started to get involved with Ron DeSantis' campaign and made him turn his back on Trump, it was over. Like, the man has been exposed. The man has been completely exposed. It's horrible how cringy he is. Holy shit, Edward, for $100 says, like my wife always says, just swallow the evidence, Kamala Harris for president. What's up, Edward? Good to see you here, buddy. Holy crap, Edward, dropping a hundie on us. A hundie. Like, I don't know if you guys, thank you, Edward. I appreciate that greatly. And it's good to see you here as always. This clip right here, remember this clip I played about Ron DeSantis? Like, Ron DeSantis is a cringy dude, and he has been completely exposed.
Yes or no, Ron? Will you serve a full 4-year term if you're reelected governor of Florida?
Wouldn't you like to know? I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters. I'm not a candidate, so I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
Is there any issue upon which you disagree with President Trump?
Obviously there is, because I voted contrary to him in the Congress.
President Trump has stood with our communities in South Florida, Cuban Americans, Venezuelan Americans, to stand for freedom in this hemisphere and stand against the dictatorships in places like Caracas and Havana. He has stood by our veterans, and he has stood by our military.
I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
Thank you, Mr. President, for being a good friend to Florida, and God bless you, God bless Florida, and God bless the United States of America. So it's an honor to have the president here. I want to thank him for what he's done for our economy. I want to thank him for what he's done to fight terrorism. I want to thank him for what he's done for our military, which is stronger than ever. And as an Iraq War veteran, I want to thank him for what he has done to stand by our veterans.
I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
The messaging should be, get a vaccine because it's good for you to do it. It works. My view is if you get a vaccine, the vaccines are effective, you're immune.
So my message is the vaccines protect you, get vaccinated, and then live your life as if you're protected. If you are vaccinated, though, the number of people that end up hospitalized after is almost zero. It's incredibly, incredibly low. Get vaccinated, get vaccinated, get vaccinated.
I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
I will never, ever back down.
We'll never back down. Never back down.
And never back down.
We will never back down.
We will never back down.
He never backs down.
Never, ever back down from a fight. I have to frame it in a way that's not going to piss off all his voters.
I'm just standing in their way. That's all I'm doing. I'm standing in their way.
I'm just standing in their way.
I'm standing in your way. I'm standing in your way.
That I've been recognized nationally as being somebody who would be different, who would be a leader, who could be somebody like a Paul Ryan.
There are others that want to serve, and Governor DeSantis is one of those.
Who's like the most inspirational person you've met and why?
I guess I probably would say Bush 41.
Is Southwest Florida Trump country or what?
Please clap.
That's so good. That's so good. It's such a well put together piece that shows you just how pathetic Ron DeSantis really is. And he is. He's just pathetic. It's sad, but it's the reality that we've found ourselves in. Stuart Hamilton gifted 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Thank you. Kevin Cron gifted 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier gifting another one. Robert Lawrence gifting a D-Day Cobra membership. Look at there. Look at there. Lady Madrad says, did you watch Ron DeSantis' interview with Brett and Fox? He says Trump was a hassle instead of a help in his 2018 victory. The audacity. No, he did not. No, he did not. Did he say that? He said Trump didn't help him? Oh, my God. Oh, all right. So Ron DeSantis had an interview with Brett Baer on Fox. Can we get that clip, guys backstage? Can we get a clip of that? Brett Baer and Ron DeSantis interview. Oh, my goodness. He actually said Trump didn't help him. Darkwing Duck, thank you for the gifted membership. I'm astonished at that, if he said that. So we'll see if we can find that clip and we will react to it. Holy crap. Holy crap. Megyn Kelly, she had her interview with Ron DeSantis. I haven't watched all of it, but I'll be honest, I didn't think she I didn't think that she was. I didn't think she was as she went as hard as I thought she was going to. Let me see. Is this it? Is this it? All right. Looks like we got stupid ads on their dumb website. Let's see. Come on, Fox News, your garbage ass website. I think this is what Tucker Carlson was talking about. I can't get it to play on their stupid website. It's just loading right now. There's ads playing right now. So let's see. We'll see if we can get that pulled up. Jeremy is Darkwing Duck confirmed. I wish Darkwing Duck is cool. See if you can find a YouTube clip or something on Rumble, maybe. Let's see. Here we go. All right, here. All right, I got it. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Fox News website kind of sucks. Here we go.
Read between the lines here to clarify. You don't believe that former President Trump could win a general election against Joe Biden?
I don't think so, because I think that there's too many voters who just aren't going to vote for him going forward. I saw it in Florida in my reelection. You know, I won the first time by less than 1%, second time by 20. Why did people vote against me in 18 but then voted for me 22? The number one reason they gave was because of Trump, because in 18 they said that they were voting against Trump, voting against me to vote against Trump, even though they didn't know much about me. By 22, that was there.
Holy fuck. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
The polls that come out that put I beat Biden in Georgia, Trump doesn't. I beat Biden soundly in Arizona, Trump doesn't. Those are just the realities. And I also think in terms of the base, you need to have a cadre of personnel. If you want to slay this administrative state, you got to be disciplined, you got to be focused, and you got to have people surrounding you that are going to go and support the mission. I think the former president would have very difficult time getting the type of personnel to join the administration that you would need to actually bring this stuff to fruition.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that this man just sat there and said that Trump did not help him. Holy crap. One more time for people that have not seen it. Let me see if I can find it. This dude, it is a fact that Ron DeSantis was a lame duck candidate. He was done. It was over. And then he asked Trump to help him, and Trump helped him, and he started surging in the polls. That is an undeniable fact. That is a fact that can never be disputed in any way, shape, or form. It is recorded. Everyone has mentioned it. There's documentation that shows it. And he even went out of his way to make this ad right here. He went out of his way to make this ad right here.
Everyone knows my husband, Ron DeSantis, is endorsed by President Trump, but he's also an amazing dad. Ron loves playing with the kids.
Build the wall.
He reads stories.
Then Mr. Trump said, "You're fired." I love that part.
He's teaching Madison to talk.
Make America great again.
People say Ron's all Trump, but he is so much more.
Big league. So good.
I just thought you should know.
Ron DeSantis for governor.
You dressed your fucking baby in a MAGA onesie and got your wife to put Trump over. Oh my goodness. Ron DeSantis is man, what a sleazy politician Ron DeSantis is now. Holy crap. I mean, it is just, as a matter of fact, I'll show you. Like, hang on. Ron DeSantis. Let's see. See if I can find it. Let's see. Okay, so this right here. See if I can find it. There's several articles that just shows. Let me see. I'm looking at so right here, this is Politico. It says poll shows Trump endorsement gives DeSantis an edge in Florida's governor race. Here's one from the Florida Times. All right. Now, Ron DeSantis says that Trump didn't help him in 2018. This is from the Florida Times. This is from Jacksonville.com. DeSantis rides Trump endorsement to win. This is from August 28th of 2018. President Donald Trump's endorsement lifted U.S. Representative Ron DeSantis to victory in Florida's Republican primary for governor Tuesday, abruptly halted the long rise of agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam, for years a darling of the state's GOP establishment. DeSantis wrote the political playbook in Florida with the win, beating a candidate who raised considerably more money and executed a textbook campaign centered around extensive television advertising, yada, yada, yada. All of that proved fruitless in the face of Trump's endorsement, which helped pluck DeSantis from relative obscurity and propelled him to the front-runner spot in the GOP race. DeSantis is a lying piece of trash. You are Jeb Bush. You are the establishment. Holy shit. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Wow. That is astonishing that he was dumb enough to say that in the face of his campaign just completely collapsing. I saw this, and I just want to show all of you this. Benny Johnson, our boy Benny Johnson, posted this. I think this is pretty awesome.
Get a mental health day. Once again, I commend you for that. Unfortunately, you can't do it while parked illegally in a handicap space. It's a huge inconvenience for those in the community that actually have disabilities, some of which are veterans of our country's military, all right? I am going to help you avoid paying a really expensive fine today by giving you this fix-it ticket.
To fix what?
Is that a Ukrainian flag hanging from your rear view that says Biden 2024 on it?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
it is.
Okay. So you are retarded. This gives you 2 weeks to consult with your care provider, get some sort of a certification or a diagnosis that proves so.
Good stuff right there. Oh my goodness. So you are retarded. It's like, yes. He certainly is. All right. Let me see. Just because DeSantis is trash. Okay. So I don't know what video we're going to watch here. This is from Laura Loomer. Shout out to Laura Loomer. Since DeSantis, we caught him lying to Fox News about Trump and his endorsement that he gave DeSantis. Let's listen to what Laura Loomer has to say.
Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Loomer Unleashed. I'm your host, Laura Loomer, and on today's episode, we're going to talk about how the only people who appear to be supporting Ron DeSantis' presidential campaign are people whose support he literally had to pay for. Now, we all know that Iowa is one of the most important states that a GOP candidate for president must win if they want to secure the GOP nomination for president. That is why you've been seeing a lot of the GOP presidential candidates spending a lot of time in Iowa lately. Recently, Tucker Carlson hosted the first GOP presidential forum of the election season. The forum took place in Iowa, and it was put together by a group called The Family Leader in conjunction with Blaze TV. The CEO and president of The Family Leader is a guy by the name of Bob Vander Plaats. Bob Vander Plaats likes to view himself as one of Iowa's leading evangelical Christian leaders, and he also happens to be a 3-time failed gubernatorial candidate in Iowa, having unsuccessfully run for governor in 2002, 2006, and 2010. But despite being rejected by Iowa voters 3 times in his bid for governor, Vander Plaats seems to think that he understands what GOP voters in Iowa want and what they're really thinking and what they really...
And it is a fact. It is a fact that Ron DeSantis, okay, I'll say I think it's a fact. I think it's a fact, in my opinion, that Ron DeSantis is running because he knows he can't beat Trump, but he thinks that Trump is going to be bogged down with indictments and arrests. And he believes, and I think what has happened is that the GOP, the powers that be, have told him that they're going to take Trump out. And he believes that it doesn't matter how bad his campaign is. He believes that once Trump is gone, he will become the front runner. That's what I think he believes.
Want to see in their GOP candidate for president. And if anything is clear, it's the fact that Bob Vander Plaats is completely out of touch with what Iowa GOP voters want. Let's look at who he supported in 2015. Vander Plaats endorsed Ted Cruz for president over Donald Trump in 2016. Vander Plaats has a history of spewing anti-Trump rhetoric. Just take a look at this tweet he posted in 2016, in which he said, "Great job by Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz for exposing Donald Trump.
How'd that one work out there for you, buddy? Oh, my goodness.
Trump is unprepared and unelectable." Well, Vander Plaats sure ended up eating his words, because Donald Trump was certainly electable and went on to serve 4 years as the greatest president of the United States this country has ever seen. And now, as the 2024 presidential election season heats up, Vander Plaats is back to spewing his anti-Trump rhetoric and is supporting candidates who are not Donald Trump. In a July 14th interview with CBS News, Vander Plaats said that Ron DeSantis was the clear alternative to Donald Trump. July 14th happened to be the same exact day that this forum hosted by the family leader took place in Iowa. Why does this matter, and why is it of significance that Vander Plaats is supporting Ron DeSantis? Well, what Vander Plaats didn't disclose to the public, and what was not disclosed to the American people, and was certainly never told to the people of Iowa and attendees of this forum, was the fact that on July 3rd, Vander Plaats' organization, the Family Leader, received a $50,000 political contribution from the Never Back Down Super PAC. And of course, the Never Back Down Super PAC is the official presidential PAC supporting Ron DeSantis' presidential campaign. Now, Ron DeSantis wasn't the only GOP presidential candidate who attended this forum in Iowa. Donald Trump decided not to attend for good reason, to which he received a lot of negative criticism for. Republican leaders and TV pundits said that Donald Trump was making a mistake by choosing not to attend this forum. But it looks like Donald Trump made the right decision, because after all, why would Donald Trump want to attend a rigged forum in which the host, Bob Vander Plaats, failed to disclose the fact that he received a $50,000 campaign contribution from the Never Back Down Super PAC
Take it easy, Forrest. Have a good one, man. Get some sleep and take it easy, man. Have a good one.
11 days before hosting this forum with Ron DeSantis. That is the very definition of a conflict of interest and unethical behavior. You see, Ron DeSantis is desperate to make it seem like he has original, organic, grassroots support on the ground in Iowa. And that's because Ron DeSantis is not doing so well in the polls. Recent polls conducted this week show that Donald Trump has a nearly 27-point lead over Ron DeSantis in the state of Iowa. And of course, Ron DeSantis is continuing his pander tour to Iowa voters. And he even said that he would consider choosing Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds as his running mate to be VP.
What a pathetic play. Like, you're just pandering so damn hard. It's so fucking funny to watch him just try and stay as relevant as he can. And you're not, Ron DeSantis, you're not relevant anymore. Again, as I've said many, many times, you can go back and listen to everything I've said. In Florida, Ron DeSantis was a big fish in a small pond. The moment you went national and went head to head with Trump, you became just another little bitty fish chirping at Trump's ankles. That is all. Big fish, small pond. Go national, you're nothing more than just a little bitty, brim just nipping at his ankles.
But that's not going to happen, because we all know Ron DeSantis isn't going to win the GOP primary because Donald Trump is trouncing him, and his poll numbers continue to plummet every single day that he continues to take jabs at Donald Trump and further alienate the America First MAGA base that is with Donald Trump. The GOP base...
You prefer Breeze Foot to listening to Loomer? Well, you better put some money up. Where we at, Jed? What's the feet, no feet stance at right now?
Oh, no feed is winning by about $50.
Oh,
With
see,
that,
no
yeah, right
feats,
about
no,
$50 now.
no feats winning, no feats winning. So all good, no worries. All right, thank you, Chad. Just keep updating them in the chat. So
All right, I'll let him know.
All right.
Recognizes that Donald J. Trump is the leader of the Republican Party, and he is entitled to the second term that was stolen from him in 2020. But despite his dwindling poll numbers, both Ron DeSantis himself and the Never Back Down Super PAC, who are clearly illegally coordinating with each other, are determined to try to gain more support for Ron DeSantis in Iowa. Recently, the Never Back Down Super PAC announced that they are going to be purchasing a 7-figure ad buy to run anti-Trump attack ads on television throughout Iowa. But their TV ad rollout is already backfiring tremendously because it turns out Iowa voters aren't a fan of artificial intelligence. You see, the Ron
So right now, the Ron DeSantis campaign, they've reached a point of desperation. Now they thought that they were going to be in a much better place than they are now. They thought that they were going to be neck and neck with Trump. They thought that this was actually going to be a competition, but in fact, they're struggling to even stay in second. And in some polls, has Vivek in second place. They have just been completely obliterated by Trump. Obliterated.
Ron DeSantis for president campaign can't operate in good faith or off of Ron DeSantis's own policy positions, which are subpar compared to President Trump's. So they have to resort to false attacks and literal artificial intelligence manipulation. The TV ad that Ron DeSantis's Never Back Down Super PAC decided to run features an artificially enhanced voice that is a robotic version of President Trump's voice, reading a Truth Social post in which President Trump criticized Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds for claiming that she was going to remain neutral in the primary between Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump, even though she has clearly demonstrated favorable bias towards Ron DeSantis.
DeSantis' campaign was a non-starter. His heart isn't in it. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with DeSantis because again, this guy, I felt this guy had everything going for him. I'm not sure I've ever seen a politician go from he literally had everything. All this man had to do was finish his run as the governor of Florida, stay in that rock star state, back Donald Trump in 2024, have Trump's back. Maybe he becomes his VP, maybe he doesn't, but either way, if you support Trump and then just become a vocal person when you're done in Florida until Trump's done in 2028, and then you literally just walk into the nomination. You just walk into the nomination. There would be not a person within. People would probably not even try Ron DeSantis. If he goes into 2028 with Trump's support, nobody's touching him. Nobody. And in fact, he did the exact opposite. He stabbed Trump in the back. So anyway, if you guys want to see the rest of that, I don't want to watch all of Laura's video, but you can go over to her YouTube channel right here and check it out if you want to. She posted that a day ago. So go check that out. And I mean, I don't know Laura Loomer, but at the end of the day, she supports Trump, and that's all I care about. That's all I care about is supporting Donald Trump, because I think that's what we have to have right now. We have to have full support for Donald Trump. That's just a fact. And at the end of the day, who do you think's going to fix it if not for Trump? And he ain't worried about nothing. This was him getting out of his motorcade just the other day at his rally. This is him. This dude ain't worried about nothing.
USA! 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 My hero! Yes. Yes, sir. No, thank you, sir. USA! USA! USA!
Dude is awesome, man. Trump's just, he's so funny. He's so funny. And we will see how the rest of this plays out. But right now, if you look at what's going on with Hunter Biden, if you look what's going on with Joe Biden, I would imagine tomorrow morning. All right, prepare yourselves. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Technically, today's Tuesday. Prepare yourselves. Something is going to drop today or tomorrow. Tuesday or Wednesday, something is going to drop about Trump. They're going to drop something. Some kind of information is going to drop. They're going to go after him, or there's going to be a story out there or something. Prepare for it because it will happen. Just wait. Just wait. I'm telling you. Every time something comes up, hang on, I got to check this. Okay, I had to check message, but every time something happens with Hunter Biden or there's some controversy with Joe Biden, they throw another indictment at Trump, or there's another story out there about Trump. Something is going to happen. That's just going to happen. So just wait. The next couple of days, we'll see. Did East Coast Toasted Boy ever follow back up with me about what he was talking about, live tweeting or whatever? And with that said, 1,750 people are here. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. CobraCast happens Monday, Wednesday, Friday here on this channel. There's been demands for more. I'm trying to work that in, but something that has been talking. Okay, what's up, East Coast Toasted Boy? I've talked about this, and I did tell you guys everybody has been on me because I have not seen Idiocracy. All right. And so I told you guys I was going to watch Idiocracy. So I said I was going to watch it. And then Stacy, I don't know if Stacy's here. Stacy dropped a $50 super chat. And she's like, can we do a watch party? I was like, man, I've already promised everybody I would watch it. So I don't think we're going to be able to get a watch party together so quickly because I have a lot going on this week. But I did watch the first 45 minutes of Idiocracy. I have seen the first 45 minutes of Idiocracy. I got to the point where Terry Crews gives his speech as the president of the United States. Dude, this movie is, I don't know how I missed it because I'm such a fan of Mike Judge. Everything is so spot on. People are so dumb. And it's Big Mike. It's literally Big Mike. It's literally Big Mike. Look, I know shit's fucked up right now. They start talking shit. He pulls the gun out and starts shooting it. Oh my God, dude. It's fantastic. So I will have it finished tomorrow. But yeah, I'm 45 minutes into it, and it's so damn good. And yeah, I really don't know how. I don't know how I missed it because I'm a huge Mike Judge fan. Okay, here's East Coast Toasted Boy. I was talking about the Mark Hamill thing, live CobraCast tomorrow, and live tweet and retweets during the stream tomorrow. Unfortunately, I won't be able to. I've got quite a few errands to run in the morning, and then we've got Tuesday night's main event tomorrow. But we're certainly going to talk about it tomorrow on Tuesday night's main event, and it's going to be fun. But it's a good idea, East Coast Toasted Boy. I won't be able to do it due to time. But yes, it is. It is so accurate. Yes, you're 100% right, Ashley. It's man, it's really good. So shout out to you guys for bullying me to watch that. This is the best chat in the world. I can't wait to finish it. Sorry that I couldn't do the watch party, but I am currently working on that studio that we have here at Geeks and Gamers HQ about doing more watch party stuff like that. I would love to do something like that. So that's what I was going to talk to Jed about. So yeah, we are working on that. So you guys have great ideas, and I'm always listening. I'm always trying to improve and do better for all of you guys and listen to the feedback. So you guys support me a lot here on this channel. It's incredible. It blows me away. You guys are still keeping us ahead of Tim Pool on super chats, which is insane. I haven't looked at, we try to always look at like the most recent CobraCast. So I didn't look that one up. When was the last CobraCast? If you go to daily, and then the most recent CobraCast would have been Friday, right? Or I guess it would have actually logged on Saturday. Yeah. We were ahead of Tim Pool again. Are you kidding me? So right here, the last CobraCast, we were ahead of Tim Pool again. This is the top super chatted channels in the United States of America. And you guys have D-Day Cobra at number 6 ahead of Timcast IRL. Insane. What the hell, man? That's amazing. So thank you so much. I mean, the amount of super chats you guys give us and the amount of support is crazy. Saturday we did a stream, a gaming stream. Brock dropped, I think, 450 gifted memberships. 450, not $450 worth, 450 individual gifted memberships. It's insanity. Brock dropped so many on that Saturday stream. It was crazy. It was unbelievable. He dropped like 450 gifted memberships. Brock was crazy. Stacy throwing money at Jeremy equals bullying. Bully away, everyone. Health. Or it probably said hail snake pit in the 199 or healthy snake pit in the 199. You are the best, Stacy. And again, I appreciate you. I know you wanted me to try to do the watch party for it. I just couldn't pull it together in time. And I knew everybody was going to be mad at me if I didn't, didn't pull it together. At least watch it. So I'll watch I had to end it today because of Mario Kart. So, but people are asking during Mario Kart, like, hey, have you seen Idiocracy yet? I'm like, tune into CobraCast. But I remembered you saying that, Stacy. She goes, yes, hail snake pit in the 199. Yes, I knew what you meant. I know what you meant, Stacy. Let me see. Stacey Abrams as president of Earth. STD-OMG. God, I know it. I know it. What's up, Keck Lord? Keck Lord says, because we love to troll you. And I love it. That's what it's all about, man. It's about the back and forth. It's about the back and forth. And I try to be as interactive as I can. Obviously, you want to give a good show, because if I just spend the whole time just reading super chats and reading comments, some people are, they want me to talk about the topics. I think I'm finding a good balancing act with that. One of the discussions that was happening over the weekend, and I want to talk about this because I think this is important. It's an important discussion to have. Let me see if I can find it right here. All right, so there was some controversy around XQC and his reacting to this video. So this is a channel that did this whole like AI Kennedy assassination video, and XQC, one of the biggest streamers on the entire internet, did a reaction to it. Now, XQC does not give a lot of commentary to his reactions. He just doesn't. That's just the truth of it. He kind of lets the video play, and he doesn't add any commentary whatsoever. And he gets a shit ton of views. He gets a shit ton of views, and he makes a shit ton of money. And that created this big discussion. And then look at Dolan Dark says, I actually enjoyed his commentary. These were some of my favorite moments where he's just drinking and eating. And yes, Mudahar went after him as well. And so that opened up kind of like this discussion about like, hey, what's going on here? There was another one. Let me see if I can find it. I guess I didn't bookmark Mudahar's tweet, but it opened up this big discussion about reacting and stuff like that. I still, like, at the end of the day, and it's all circumstantial, I guess, but like XQC gets sometimes 50, 60, 70,000 people watching him live. And if he highlights a channel or a video, then he's going to infinitely boost whatever video that he's reacting to. What I think where he misses, in my opinion, is he doesn't do a good job of pointing people to the video or the creator, and that's why I was wanting, like, when I did the Laura Loomer thing, like, watch half the video. Hey, if you guys go over there, it's on her YouTube channel, go check it out, yada, yada, yada. I think that's kind of the process. You should obviously credit the original creator and let people know where they can find them. Maybe get your mods to drop links and stuff like that. But that's what I think the process is. XQC is so big at this point that I just don't think that he thinks about that, and that's something he should be thinking about. But it was a big discussion online about reacting and how to, how the process should go. I've had people react to my videos. I mean, I haven't looked it up in a long time. Let me see. Like, I think you can actually go into your videos and see, like, okay, agree and continue. So let me see if any matches. All right. So are people watching my videos? Matches. I guess people are right here. So there's not a ton. There's not a ton of people that's reacted to the geeks to my D-Day Cobra stuff. Removal requests, messages, archived, matches. I would have to go. I would have to see if I'd have to go to Geeks and Gamers, because I'm sure there's a lot on Geeks and Gamers that people react to our videos all the time over there. And I'm fine with that. I have no problem with people reacting to my videos. Some people hate me that are reacting to it. Some people, love me, and that's just part of it. That's part of being on the internet. So it was an interesting discussion, and a lot of people were talking about it. I wanted to find, so right here is where it really took off. Mudahar, there, I wanted to find this one. So Mudahar actually said, "Just a shame garbage like this fills the recommended tab." And then XQC responded, and it says, "I wonder what triggers people like you so much. Revenue share, audience split, algorithm. I've heard this complaint a million times, and most public figures try to attack from multiple angles just to fall flat on their face. I'm watching a vid I like to my people. That's it." But then that's one thing, XQC, but it's not that you're watching it. It's that you re-uploaded it as an individual video. That's an hour and 53-minute video. That's an hour and 53-minute video that you re-uploaded to your YouTube channel, and you added little to no commentary. That's the problem. That's the problem. You know what I mean? That's where it becomes an issue. It's one thing if you're just reacting on your live stream, you're still going to you re-uploaded the whole fucking video. That's where I think it becomes a problem. And the video itself, let's see, the Kennedy assassination. How long is the actual video? Let me look this up really quick. How long is the actual video? The Kennedy assassination. Okay. So the actual video, and you guys are still looking at it. So XQC's video is an hour and 53 minutes. The original video is an hour and 38 minutes. So that means XQC put 15 minutes of commentary on this video. That is fucking bad. When it's an hour and 38 minutes and you only put 15 minutes of commentary, that is fucking bad. That's really bad. So anyway, just wanted to comment on that. I thought it was really interesting. Look at this. Luddy says, "Let's see them feet." Jed, where we at?
With that, feet pull out ahead significantly. We're looking at about a $48 lead right now.
What about now? Because you just got $100 no.
Oh, then yeah, we're good. We're 148 ahead now.
Whew.
That was close. It was
That
very
was close. We're getting close to this 2-minute countdown. So again, recap, we're not going to have a beard of shame tonight because Hailstorm's internet's out. But he will do an updated one. But with that said, we do have.
Well, so actually, Jeremy, if you want to check the private chat about beard of shame.
You want to try to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've actually been working on it the whole time.
Oh, is it DeSantis?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Look at Hollywood scholars stepping up. Okay. Look at that. All right, good stuff. Let me see. Oh, AR Master just dropped another 50 and said, "Sorry, forgot to add feet from the last super chat. I didn't mean to drop the N word." So no feet, or wait a minute.
All right, feet's ahead by 3 now.
Wait a minute. So you're saying you meant to say no feet or just feet, AR Master? I need confirmation on this. So your $150 is for Bree feet, positive towards Bree feet. No, he says no feet. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Look, he put it in caps twice. So okay. So he meant no feet. Okay. All right. So for those of you that have not been here and you're new to this channel, the chat kind of gets into this battle of wanting me to show Brie Larson's feet. If you've never seen Brie Larson's feet, consider yourself a pureblood, I guess. You're probably a lot happier in life. But Alec Baldwin's finger says you scared me. So with that said, I had Jay Hailstorm put together a montage of Brie feet video. So if and when she does get to the point where they win, and it was close last CobraCast, it was close. I can't confirm much happier. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Nightmare fuel. All right. Well, we will revisit this. Alec Baldwin's finger said it will never happen. God damn it. I have made a lot of money off Brie Larson, whether it's grifting off of her or her feet. It's been kind of a wild ride. All right. Continue having fun counting. Jed, I'll talk to you soon. But I think we are like, where are we at on? We are almost at 1,000 likes. All right. So that sexy back end is not far. It's not far away. So holy shit. Lost Tales sent a super chat. Lost Tales sent a super chat. Holy shit. Lost Tales has never sent a super chat ever. Lost Tales says, you know it's serious when I super chat. No freaking feet ever. This is a historic day, CobraCast. This is a historic day. We have never seen a super chat from Lost Tales. Lost Tales has been mentioned more than anybody in the history of CobraCast except for Trump. I am shocked.
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. What just happened?
What just happened? Holy crap. Nick Skyberg, I hate feet, but I love watching everyone squirm. So I guess bring them Tootsies on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Darkwing Duck says no feet. Aldine changed his no. Try that in my Brie Larson's feet matter. Let's see them feet. Oh my God. It's getting kind of crazy here. See YouTube lawyers on how to watch videos and not violate copyright. Yeah, I mean, I think I do a pretty good job of that. I mean, I've been hit with some, notices and stuff, and I've challenged, haven't seen Idiocracy. Sounds like you need more Brando in your diet. It has electrolytes. You can thank my suggestion from Taco. You can thank my suggestion with the taco from Taco Hell. Trump Griggs 2024. I would rather have Trump Lake 2024. That's what I would rather have. R.I.P. Paul Rubens. Pee-wee's Big Adventure was one of my all-time childhood favorites. The tequila dance will go down as one of the best bar scenes ever. Yes. R.I.P. to Paul Rubens. Crazy, man. Crazy. Disloyal DeSantis deserves everything coming to him. Hi from the UK. Well, hi right back at you. We got that one earlier. Laura Loomer looks like that food critic from Ratatouille, but with long hair. Congregation to Ronald McGoddamn Demolished. Beard of Shame. Hail, Jeremy. Just reminding everyone how life is so fragile. All it takes is one stray javelin and it's over. Hail the 199 javelin reform. Thank you, Piano Team. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, there you go. So 45 minutes in, I'm loving it. It's fantastic. I'll have a full recap next CobraCast for all of you. My friend is NYPD. He says there is an entire illegal migrant city under some of the bridges in Brooklyn. Also, migrant rapes are being covered up. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Do I have any favorite firearms? I've always said I was never a big gun guy until recently because the world has kind of turned me into someone that's so I do own a couple of guns, but I am in no way, shape, or form an expert. I do have friends that are experts, and I have friends that have taught me the basics, and they want to teach me even more. So as you guys know, I'm intertwined with people like Suresh from 221B Tactical. Rolo and Joe are huge in the 2A industry. We've got a few friends like Tony from Real World Tactical. As a matter of fact, for those of you that don't know, like Tony from Real World Tactical, let's see. Let me show you this real quick. I'm sure some of you already know. Let's see. Close. Let me see if I can find. There's one video I want to show you guys if I can find it. Yeah, sure. Are you trying to sign me in on Instagram? I never get in again. I never get on Instagram ever. But Tony's got this one video, if I can find it. Tony's a madman, and he's awesome as hell too. Is this one? Let's see. That's one of them. This guy right here. Okay. So I know Tony is awesome, and this guy right here is Tony.
People tell me what I can and can't do. It won't happen. Don't do this, don't do that. Okay, whatever.
I don't want to play the music, but this dude's a fucking beast. All right. I'm sure most of you know who Tony is. He was in Call of Duty. But this guy right here is a monster. So, and he's a friend. This dude's a beast. Look at this dude. Look at Tony go. Come on, Tony. Get it. No way. Here it goes. Roof. Beast. That is a beast right there. So yeah, we've got some, and that's all because of John Bartolo. John Bartolo introduced us to so many awesome people within the 2A industry. Our late friend, John Bartolo, rest in peace to John. We love John, and John connected us with so many people in the 2A industry, and we miss him every single day. Miss John dearly. And, he loved the Geeks and Gamers so much. He loved what we were doing, and we're going to continue to, move forward for John. John loved what we were doing. Loved it. And he felt like, because John was well connected. John knew Donald Trump Jr. John knew Dana White. John knew a lot of people, a lot of well-connected people. And he connected us to a lot of those people as well. And so we've remained friends with them after his passing, because he connected all of us. So look at that. You guys are crazy. TJ, no feet, not now, not ever. Hail the 199. Lost Tales. Forgot to mention, Vivek did an exclusive interview on Alex Jones' website. Praises Trump a lot. Worth reacting to if there's time. Can you shoot that to me on Twitter right now? Lost Tales. I will check that out. I would like to watch that, actually. For the love that's all for the love of all that is holy on this planet. Listen, Jed, force me to watch Witcher. Feet. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. It's amazing how this gets people worked up. Jared says, no feet. How many times do we have to tell you people no feet? Only thing worse than Bree's feet is the feet fan art her fans draw of her. John Yarber says, did you see Brandon Herrera's boxing match? He's the AK guy. I didn't see that one. If you're sending that at me on Twitter, I'll check right now. I've got my inbox open, and I'm not going to call it X, by the way. I have no problem that it's called X. I'm just not going to. I am just going to call it Twitter, because that's what it is. It's Twitter. That's what it is. Swig of water to the working man out there. Swig of water to the working man. So, yeah, if you're going to send it to... Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. All right, let's listen to Vivek. Let's listen to Vivek really quick.
Is a major issue. Some people feel more than others. Some people are more active than others on the internet. It's something that we've really seen kick off since the beginning of the COVID pandemic. What are your thoughts on internet censorship as president of the United States? What would you do to sort of mitigate that, if anything? And what are your thoughts specifically on Alex Jones not being allowed on Twitter?
Ooh,
so I have a few things to say about, there's a lot of questions in there. I think the number one most threatening form of censorship is when the government uses private companies to do through the back door what government could not do through the front door under the Constitution. That is to censor political speech. That is happening and has been happening regularly for the last several years. So what I've said is, as a solution, here's what I would do. Section 230C2 that gives these internet companies a special form of immunity, of liability protection. You know what we would do? We would turn that into an opt-in statute. If you want those federal protections, which all of them will say they want, then that comes with a restraint, the same restraint as the federal government itself. If the federal government's going to protect you, you're bound by the same constraint as the federal government. The First Amendment to the Constitution applies. If it is state action in disguise, the Constitution still applies. That's why these companies, I believe, ought to be held to the same standard as the federal government. That is to say, the First Amendment to the Constitution of the U.S. With respect to Alex Jones or anybody else being censored from Twitter, if Twitter's a free speech platform, right, which is what Elon Musk's thesis for running the platform is, free speech means that there's no such thing as a wrong opinion. And so somebody should not be silenced for expressing the wrong opinion. It might be
under no circumstance should Alex Jones be banned from Twitter. Under no circumstance. There is no good reason. And it's Elon, again, being butthurt, or I guess trying to, it's basically a virtue signal is what it is. It's a virtue signal. And it's bullshit. And it compromises his whole entire free speech nonsense, because clearly you don't believe in free speech. The fact that Alex Jones isn't on that platform.
Be the bad opinion, but the answer to bad speech isn't less speech. It's more speech. That's the American way. That's the path to truth. I'm a free speech absolutist, and I stand on the side of whether you agree with me or not, you have the right to say it when it comes to expressing an opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. So regarding COVID specifically, obviously, the vaccines have been controversial. A lot of the opposition to the vaccines has been censored for good or for worse, for better or for worse. What are your thoughts on the censorship that occurred in terms of claims about early therapeutics during the onset of the pandemic?
So I like Vivek a lot. I in no way, shape, or form see him as a running mate for Trump. I just don't. It doesn't. I like him, but I don't see him as a running mate. I think that Trump needs someone like Carrie Lake, someone that has shown nothing but support for Trump and stood through it all. That's what I think he needs.
And claims that are made today that are censored regarding the potential negative side effects of the vaccine. Obviously, today we had the story of LeBron James' son experiencing cardiac arrest. People say that it may or may not be associated with the vaccine. Do you believe these claims? Are you skeptical of the vaccines? What's your position on them overall? And then, of course, the censorship regarding them.
Well, I think the COVID vaccines were the fastest to market vaccines in human history. And you should just think about the basic hypocrisy of vaccines that normally took over 10 years to bring to market, that the FDA said that was a requirement in order to be safe and effective. And you can't even, by the way, think about how extreme that is. They say you can't even have the choice to take it if you want to, unless it's been through that 10 years of testing. Now saying that there's a vaccine that made it in less than a year, and you can't have the choice but to take it. You can't believe both of those things at the same time. That is hypocrisy. And we now know that much of what the public was sold was actually falsehood. Look at the safety risks today. People would not have made the same decisions a couple of years ago had those risks actually been exposed. And I think the censorship on the therapeutics, right, to say that if you say that certain therapeutics might work, that went hand in glove with censorship to say that the vaccines didn't work or had safety risks associated with them. This is not science. This is autocracy. In fact, the scientific method depends on free speech and open debate. That's what actual science depends on. What we have instead is a new scientism, a cult that has nothing to do with science and everything to do with power, dominion, control, and punishment. And I stand against it. And so I think that one of the lessons from the pandemic, I think probably the top two lessons are, one is there's no such thing as wrong speech. You should not censor speech, especially in times of an emergency. It's funny, they say in times of emergency, they impose free speech restraints. That's when we need it the most. And then the second thing is no mandates. If something is going to have such a great value proposition, let human beings be convinced of it on the merits and make their own choices. If it was really as good as they say, the government wouldn't have to mandate it.
I agree completely. My stance was always do what you think's best for you. And it always was my stance and always would be my stance. Luddy wants to know how much are feet down. Brie Larson's feet matter. Jed, how much are Brie Larson's feet down right now?
They are down by $102.
$102. There you go. That's the update right there. That's the update. All right. Thank you, Jed. All right. So there's your update there.
That's the real answer.
There's a debate going on my side of the internet. And I say my side of the internet because I acknowledge that we all each have our own little bubbles that we tend to get algorithmically thrown into as to whether or not a lot of the problems that we face as a nation and as a world are the result of sort of a globalist movement versus a national sovereignty movement. What are your thoughts on organizations like the WEF or policies like ESG or DEI?
Well, I mean, this has been my career for the last 3 years fighting against these agendas, right? The ESG agenda, environmental, social, and governance factors agenda, is a way to accomplish through the back door what governments couldn't achieve through the democratic process. So I've been a staunch opponent of it, fighting it not just through the books I've written, but even through the last company I founded, Strive, which competes directly against the likes of BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard by offering ESG alternatives, which are badly lacking in the marketplace. But I think organizations like the World Economic Forum are downright dangerous for sovereignty, for the vision of the new world. It's effectively old world Europe rearing its head again. And we fought an American Revolution in this country for what? For the vision that we, the people, decide in a constitutional republic how we settle our differences through free speech and open debate in the public square, where every person's voice and vote counts equally. That's what we fought an American Revolution to secure.
To be fair, Vince, Brie Larson's feet are very bad. Like, they're very, very bad. So it's not necessarily feet as much as it's Brie's feet. They're pretty horrific. They're pretty horrific.
Now that old world monster rears its ugly head again, saying that no, we don't trust the people. The citizens of nations cannot be trusted. We have to decide the right answers to the pressing societal questions, from climate change to racial injustice, in the back of palace halls, where a small group of elite leaders decide what's right for the rest of society at large. I reject that vision. The American Revolution rejects that vision. That's what the ESG agenda is about. That is what the World Economic Forum agenda is about. It is a 1776 question. It is about the Great Reset on one side, which calls for dissolving the boundaries between the public and private sector. That's the Great Reset on one side. I stand on the side of the Great Uprising, standing up and saying absolutely not, heck no to the Great Reset. We, the people, decide as citizens of sovereign nations how we actually determine our future through self-determination. And I think that's the question in this Republican primary. You have a lot of candidates who will offer you a vision of reform, really just incremental reform. I stand on the side of the revolution, the American Revolution. I think we live in a 1776 moment. That's what we're going to have to revive in order.
He's almost too polished. He's almost too polished. You know what I mean? Like, his answers are almost too good. They're almost too rehearsed. Holy shit. Holy crap, Luddy. Luddy. Oh my God. What in the hell is going
In order
on?
to really wake up the spirit of this country again. And I think I'm the only candidate in this race, frankly, who can do it. That's why I'm leading the way.
I'm going to ask you why Americans should vote for you instead of Donald Trump as the next question. But before that, I do want to explicitly ask you, do you think that the election was rigged against Donald Trump in 2020?
Ooh, these are good questions.
It was in one important way, big tech interference. So if that Hunter Biden laptop story...
What about mail-in ballots, bro? You mean, come on.
...had not been systematically suppressed. We have good data. I'm data-driven. We have good data, which says that voters would have made, many of them would have made a different choice, enough of them to have changed the outcome of that election. That is the most historic form of election interference in modern history, only to be topped by the prosecutions that we're seeing in the middle of this election against the same man. That is wrong. And I think that if we don't learn from our lessons of our recent past, we can expect even worse in the future. Frankly, I've seen it in this election already. LinkedIn, owned by Microsoft, locked my own account. Republican presidential candidate, now polling at third in the Republican primary.
How are you going to network, Vivek?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm putting out my messages, right? It's just one social media platform. We have a team that I write the messages and they put them out at like plumbing, across the different platforms. But they said your posts about climate change and the ESG movement actually violated their policies on hate speech, misinformation, and I'm not kidding you, violence. Think about that. So I asked them to point out what was false. They couldn't. Eventually, they had to concede that it was what they called an error and then unlocked my account. But if we don't learn from the mistakes of the past, we're destined to repeat those same mistakes in the future. And I think we ought to learn about what happened in the lead up to that 2020 presidential election. Or else, I mean, I think that's systematic censorship. That's exactly what gave us what happened on January 6th. I don't want to see us marching to some national divorce. I want to see a national revival in this country, and that's what I'm leading.
Why should we vote for you instead of Donald Trump?
I think those are the two relevant choices. I think we're the two outsiders to the system. The first thing I wanted to say is speak truth. I think President Trump was an excellent president. So I want to start from that premise. He sets a high bar.
Obviously, internet censorship is a major issue. Some people feel more than others. Some people are more active than others on the internet. It's something that we really...
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was a good interview. I think the thing about Vivek is he just comes off overly polished. Again, respect for going on an Alex Jones platform, just like Lost Tale said. I don't dislike Vivek until there was a $10 super chat. Patrick says Vivek is a fraud. There's a documentary of his past history covered by Anomaly. He supported the mask mandates. This was back in 2020. He is lying and supported Klaus Schwab and Joe recommend. Noted. Yeah, and I there's no way in hell that I would want him as president. Not even close. And I don't even want him as vice president. Cabinet member, possibly. But he just comes off overly polished. He's so good at these answers to the point where it's too good. It's almost too good how well he answers and how polished he is. Okay, so I know guys are crazy, man. These feet stuff is picking up. Okay, I see you. Okay, I know the feet stuff is picking up. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see where the chips fall. Okay. I'm looking. All right. Now, I'll give you guys an update. You know the timer is going to happen. All right. So if anything, just wait for the timer. Okay. All right. So, God damn it, AR Master. All right, I'll give you guys an update. Yes, I watched the first half of Idiocracy and I loved it. I'm going to get to the second half of it tomorrow, and then I'll have a full review on it Wednesday. But yeah, I got to the part where Terry Crews is president, where Big Mike comes out as president. So, oh no, this is a disaster. What's the score? I know I'm going to give you guys an update. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Holy shit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bashy Washy for 100 says show Breeze claws and read the chat next time, Baguette. Holy shit. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of control. No, I didn't, Fantastic Mission Knox. I know I've got a lot to get to. I have a lot of super chats to catch up on. You guys have overwhelmed me a little bit tonight. And I apologize for that. Let me see. I'm trying to. All right, there is our boy Magnum Norse. Magnum Norse. They prosecuted and imprisoned Al Capone for tax evasion. What does Joe Biden deserve? I mean, he 100% deserves an impeachment, and I mean a real impeachment. Joe Biden needs to be removed from office. He is not fit for office. He is compromised. He is corrupt. But not only him. It doesn't begin and end with Joe Biden. This is a huge problem that goes well beyond just Joe Biden and the Joe Biden family, and that's what I hope gets exposed one day. We'll see, I guess, but. There's TJ. Biggest load of BS I've ever heard in my life. Fuck Joe Biden. The Shockmaster Hail Junk 3PO. My cum smell says my first CobraCast finally made it. East Coast Toaster Boy, I got that one. The live tweeting. Oh, the Mark Hamill thing, August 1st tomorrow. Yes, I got you, East Coast Toaster Boy. I got it earlier. Wicked Raccoon says Ron Perlman as went full Clay Morrow. Hail the 199. Love you all. I mean, honestly, Clay Morrow is more level-headed than Ron Perlman, shockingly enough. Brockatron says 2016, A New Dawn 2020, The Crime Lord Strike Back 2024, Return to the Dawn. The left says we project onto them with criminality. They're beyond help. Yes. Eric K says Ron Perlman looks like Breeze Toe. Taker 610. Come on, Jeremy. Mark's grandson could have been a Sith Lord. He takes this stuff seriously, man. I gotta look, we're gonna be here for a little while because you guys are throwing way too much at me, and there's no way. I'm not just going to end the show because we're at 2 hours, because because I want to make sure we're taking care of everything. I'm not going to run through super chats just for the sake of running through them, but I got to show you guys something really quick. This is really funny. Okay, this is really funny. I can't believe that this is still on the internet. I can't believe this is still on the internet. All right. So you guys have seen Gorlock, right? You guys have seen Gorlock. You said Gorlock. We all know who Gorlock is, right? That big, Wall the Beast that was on the Whatever podcast. All right. Do you know who Gorlock is? So Aiden Ross and Sneeko interviewed Gorlock. All right.
And really quickly, I want to say something about that. So, I grew up in a time too where it was either you're male, female, or you're trans. Like that's
right. That's what
that's where my teens were mainly involved. That's where I've seen a lot of stuff. I've always kind of figured, like the androgynous thing was there, but I never knew the words for it. So just like a lot of people, with the newer generation coming in and stuff like that, it's something that I'm as well educating myself with. I just realized not just, but
Oh my God. Quit freezing up on me. Come on, YouTube. Work. The hell, man. There's a point. Look at everybody.
No. But she said she grew up with 3 genders, right?
So
you're trans. So you're not born a woman.
So I believe that there's trans women, and I believe that yes, trans women are women. However, with me saying that, I also feel like there are, and we talked about this a little bit on the podcast as well when I was on Whatever.
Okay.
At least for me, speaking from my personal experience, I'll never be able to understand what the struggles, fully of what, cisgender.
Not all, because you're a man. Yeah.
Well, no, Sneeko, come on.
No, because you're never gonna have a period. You're never gonna give childbirth. You're never gonna be.
No, 100%, and that's something I completely understand.
So you're basically playing dress up. You're basically cosplaying as a woman.
No, Because
So
mentally, mentally in my brain, since I was way before I transitioned, I've always been in my head. I've always known I was a woman.
Delusional.
No, but she believed that she was a woman.
Okay, I can believe that I'm a dinosaur, but they would put me in a mental asylum. You can't just believe something.
Well, hold on. I just want to hear what you have to say. Because listen, hey, Allie, with all due respect, and you let me know, because you agree with me, I believe that male, female, and if you want to transition from a male to a female to a male, it's still two genders. That's what I believe. I stopped really preaching that shit because
And it's not necessarily that I quote unquote agree. It's just something that I'm still educating myself on. You know, like I want to become familiar with pronouns because I want to have the same level of respect for everyone that I would expect for someone to have respect for me.
Chad, what do y'all think?
Okay, would you respect Adam if he said that he was a black man? If Adam believed he was a black man, would you respect it?
I just feel like that's none of my business.
Okay, but you're making it our business right now. Hold up, Aiden. When you're correcting me for calling you a man, you're making it my business. You're policing my language. So if Adam comes in here and says, I believe I'm a black man, he's making it your business because now he's saying you need to go call me by my pronouns.
But at the end of the day, I did tell you, like, I don't care what your opinion is. It's like, that's your opinion. I don't go fuck. Like, excuse my mouth, but like, I really don't care. Like,
no, but that's not true. That's the whole point of changing the pronouns is telling other people to use the pronouns that you made up.
Yes.
You're policing other people's
because
language.
I feel like you're being rude.
Okay, but that you see the inconsistency. It's either you don't give a fuck or you do, because now you're calling me rude, but you just say you don't care. Kind of look like you care right now.
New topic. Let's talk about this. What do you have to say? Because this is something we could all hold on. My friend wants to join. Neon, put your camera on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Neon.
Oh no.
All right, Neon. What's good?
What up, Neon?
Sneaker, you met Neon before?
I know, but I've seen him before. He's funny.
Okay.
Nah, bro. What the fuck is this?
Hold on, Neon. We're having a little podcast talk, okay? So, Neon.
No way you. All right, what, bro? Oh my god, bro.
What?
Nothing. Go.
Anyways, okay. So, Neon, look, we're having a talk, and I want to know what's it like. Well, how much do you weigh, Ali? I'm just curious.
I'm not comfortable sharing that.
Oh, that's fine. And if you're not comfortable.
But
I think he weighs more than all three of us combined.
She.
Not, like genuine. I don't even. I'm not saying that as a joke.
Guess. Wait. Excuse me, ma'am. How much do you weigh?
You're mad.
Sneaker, you're mad.
You're talking to me, bitch.
What
You just be mad, babe.
Wait, hold on. Can we see it out for the day, please? Excuse me, fat fuck. Can we see it out for the day?
Neon. Come on, Neon. What's your
outfit of the day? Hey, you fucking hippo! Can I see an outfit of the day?
Neon, hold on. You don't see what she's wearing? She's wearing a tank top, Neon. Neon, she's literally wearing a tank top.
I'm about to throw up on God.
Hey.
What am I looking at, bro?
You're mad.
Look at her fucking big ass gap in her teeth. I want to literally cut your head off. Oh my god, you fucking ugly whore. Holy shit, you're fucking hideous. You're fucking hideous.
All right. Let's take it back a notch. Everyone listen.
I fucking showed you. This fucking tranny's real, bro.
Yo, all right, Neon. There's no point to say that word. You know what I mean?
No, I literally can't tell if it's a man or a girl. Bro.
But Neon. She just said she was a man and now she's developed to a girl.
I'm disgusted, bro.
Hey, show some respect, Neon.
Yeah, okay, you're mad.
You gotta have a better comeback than you're mad, because obviously none of us are mad.
Like 500 pounds. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on.
You're mad, babe.
Yo, she's calling you baby.
I mean, come on. Hold on. You're cosplaying as a woman. Clearly, you've been bullied. You got to have a better rebuttal than you're mad.
Hold on.
That's all you got.
Hold on. Back it up. Ali, what is, and nobody use this as a thing to come out here with. Ali, if you don't want me asking, what's the most traumatic thing you've been through? Because we can all go in a circle. Go ahead. Start with you.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, that's cool. Sneeko, he watched his girlfriend get fucked. I got stabbed, and Neon gets swatted every day. So those are all watching other things. And but anyways,
actually, it was hearing Pammy scream too loud yesterday. It sounded like a horror movie. That was actually extremely traumatizing. I felt like I was in Scream, but there's other things that were traumatizing too. But that's just the most recent one. Anyway.
Wait, what's your name, ma'am?
Allie.
Okay. Can you take me in a day of the life of you? Like how do your days go?
that's a great question. What do you do every day when you wake up? As soon as you wake up, what do you do? What time you wake up? What time you wake up? What do you do as soon as you wake up?
I'm usually up like about no later than 9:30. If it's a day off work.
Oh, what do you do for a living?
Oh wait. Huh?
What do you do for work?
I'm not saying that on here. If you go on my TikTok, it's pretty easy to figure out. But
so just say it.
I'm pretty sure
I think I would actually fuck you. Like, I'm so down bad, I'll literally fuck you on God.
Bro, no. You were
Yeah.
No, I might. It doesn't matter. Like I could imagine my dick in your throat on God. Like I don't know.
All right, Neon. Listen, you're a virgin still, Neon, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, Allie. Be honest. Would you take this guy's virginity?
Go to fucking like chin is like wobbling. What's wrong with you?
All right, so what do you do when you wake up, Allie?
I gotta get up.
Stop, Neon. Stop. What do you do when you wake up? Allie, the first thing you do when you wake up?
Dress up like a woman.
All right, Sneeko.
This shit's so funny, man.
Let her talk.
sure. And they're fucking it's annoying.
I know.
Do you have the chair on the stairs that goes?
All right, let her talk, bro. Go ahead.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
You put glitter on that chair?
Bro, Sneeko!
Okay.
Let her talk, bro.
No, they want attention. Let them have it.
Go ahead.
No, you just want attention. Want to say what
Please
they
close
say.
your mouth. Your gap is pissing me off. Just
Let her say her daily life. Come on, bro.
They want attention. Let them talk.
Neon.
They say what the hell they have to say.
Just Neon. She's not
Come on,
Neon.
babe.
She.
I can't bullshit
Hold on.
that.
How does your mom look?
Neon. She's not a punching bag, okay? Let her just talk.
No, she literally is, bro.
No, Neon. Let her talk. She has feelings too. Okay.
I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, you know what? I'm gonna be 100% real. It's assholes like these who put these opinions that I genuinely don't give a fuck about. Like they don't affect my day-to-day life. I get up, I'm happy every fucking morning. I know in my head I'm the fucking baddest bitch. And guess what? It's motherfuckers like you who pay my bills. Okay?
Damn, Neon.
Let's be real. I don't even have my 9-to-5 job. I do it for job security because I like my regular income. This social media shit is plain money. It is what it is.
Wait. So the money I just sent you?
I got people like you, people paying my bills for me. Like y'all are mad. I make y'all mad, and guess what? Because
No,
you're
I'm
mad.
just fucking disgusted. I'm not mad. I'm disgusted.
Neon. All right. Let's take it back enough.
Titties I've ever seen in my life.
All right. What do you do when you wake up? You wake up at 9:30. What's the first thing you do?
Dude, I can't stop watching this shit with like Aiden and Neon. Like Aiden Ross, Aiden Ross has got a problem with like strike. From what I understand, he like strikes channels that like criticize him, which I think is a huge problem. I mean, Aiden Ross is a massive fucking YouTuber and streamer and all that. That's a problem. He's genuinely entertaining as hell because he's playing into like he's really good at what he does. Yeah, like he's playing like the good cop role. He brings Neon and Sneeko in. It's wild, man. It's wild.
Boom, right early.
Use the restroom.
Standing or sitting?
Sneeko, why can't she finish, bro? Why can't she finish, bro?
Are you standing or sitting when you pee?
Bro, obviously sitting, bro.
Okay, is that a weight thing or a gender thing?
It's a gender thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. You sure it's because like?
Can you just finish your daily schedule, please? Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Oh.
Is he really weird? He's weird, right?
All right, so this video still has 20 minutes left. All right, so we're gonna have to end it. I'm gonna have to end it there because I'm gonna just tell you right now, this is on YouTube. The end with Neon goes off so hard that Sneeko has to leave the call and Aiden has to kick him from the call because of what he says to Gorlock. It's crazy. But you guys want more? I feel like we got to do the Brie Larson thing. I don't want to keep. All right, fine. We'll keep going.
For what? Like, I don't get it.
Why do you have the personality of a 13-year-old black girl? Like,
What the-
and you keep trying to
Yeah.
you're kind of like doing a Cardi, like, for why? Like, you're mad. Like, it's too TikTok black girl, and you're white. Why
All
are you
right,
doing that?
guys, hold on.
No, hold on. Why is it that when you become trans, you just take the personality of Beyonce? No matter what race it is, it's like for some reason like you just need to act like a black rapper.
You're a genius.
No,
bro.
I'm not
Thank
white,
God you're
babe.
a
So
fucking genius,
watch
bro.
it. I don't know where you're getting your information.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm Mexican.
Oh, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien usted. No, yo no sé por qué me traí.
Ah, sí, mami. Sí, mami.
Se pasan de verga.
Ah, tú bonita, mami.
Gordo.
Okay, let me correct you. It's actually Gorda, exactly.
No.
Okay, I have a question.
Gordo.
Allie, has anybody ever called you fat before?
Of course.
Okay, I was just curious.
You're...
All right. So, wait, hold on. What do you do?
Like, no, I get told I'm skinny every day. I'm so thin. It like pisses people off how skinny I am.
Wait, all right. So can I hold on? What do you do after you use the bathroom? You sit in the toilet, and then what do you do?
Brush my teeth. I don't know. I just be doing stupid shit. I don't know.
Next.
Next question. This is boring.
The fuck? That's a good question. What's your sex life like?
Right now, it's pretty chill. I'm gonna be honest.
Surprise there. What else? I'm trying to think.
Okay, so you're a certified bad bitch, correct?
Very much.
So define bad.
Matthew Powell says, can't wait to see the smile on your faces when Trump is convicted of his crimes. Yeah, Matthew, I'm sure that you've been saying that for, I don't know, probably since 2015 when you got your NPC update. Because I'm sure, Matthew, you were just as much in love with Trump as the rest of the mainstream in Hollywood up until he decided to run for president. And then you received your update from the mainstream media. And now, because the media has told you that Orange Man is bad, you're just going around whining that Orange Man is bad. So thank you, Matthew. Thank you for letting us know how stupid you are. We're completely okay with that. And we hope that you get the help that you need.
Bitch. What is bad? What is a bad bitch? What is a bad bitch?
Just someone who's fully confident in themselves. They genuinely don't fucking care about what other people's opinions are. They wake up, they're about their bag.
Then if that's the case, then why do you think that other people need to call you by your made-up pronouns? If you don't care what people think about you, why do you force people to call you by whatever your preferred pronouns are if you actually don't care what people think? That's what Sneeko was talking about earlier. Like, you can't bring this attitude into the equation that you don't care what people think when you actively are trying to tell people what to think and say. You can't have that double-edged, complete disastrous take. I mean, my goodness, these people have no clue how retarded they are.
That sounds like a sociopath. Wait. That's like the definition of it. Like you wake up and don't care what anyone thinks about you. That's someone who's not operating within society.
If I really gave a fuck what people think about me, you think I would be in this interview?
Are you really happy? Like, there's no fucking way. Are you like,
Yo, Leon, what the
I'm
fuck?
so happy. I'm literally
happy about
everything.
If you twerked, what would shake first? Like it would. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Wait, I want to find out. I want to find out, please.
What?
You said something about we want to find out?
No, I said pull up to the club and find out.
Oh, Sneeko, where'd you go?
I don't want to see this.
She's not doing it.
Oh God, I do. Let me see it.
Fine.
She's not doing it right now.
No, I'm not doing it. Oh, that's fine.
Mi carro freak. What if I offer you $2,000 to work?
No.
No?
That's crazy.
Hold on. $3,000.
No, sorry, dude.
Hold on. Has anyone ever called you the term it before? Like you're a creature?
If they have, I've never heard it to my face.
Okay.
Feed is up by $96.
Has anyone ever called you Jabba the Hutt? Dude, guys, come on.
There's literally memes all over the internet. I mean, we've all seen them. And guys, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, a lot of the shit that people say, like, for the most part, I have a very, like, dark sense of humor. You know, like, I can handle a lot of shit.
Yeah. So, like, say something super fucked up. Say something that dark humor. Let me see, because you said you don't care about the internet. Say something like super fucked up dark humor. You go. What?
You know what? I give you a pass. Just think about me. Go ahead.
Say something about Neon.
I'm an Indian.
What does that matter?
How do you masturbate?
I'm not talking about my sex life on here.
Okay.
Like this.
Bro, this goes so weird, bro.
Well, first like this, you gotta flop it up and then.
No, dude, she does not do that, okay?
And then you put it back down.
All right.
Dark sense of humor.
Listen, we're gonna go in a circle, guys. We're gonna start with this. No, hold up. Let's do this. This is good. This is the therapy session.
Holy shit. Alec Baldwin's finger. Alec Baldwin's finger just dropped a $96.01 super chat. He don't miss. Holy crap, Alec Baldwin's finger. So specific. Holy the chat knew he was going to swoop in and save the day.
Session. We're gonna hold on, Stinko, shut up, bro.
Before you say that, like I really want you to know, dude, you are genuinely one of the ugliest people I've ever looked at. So please don't say that anymore. Like genuinely, you are.
Oh, you got triggered.
Visually, one of the most disgusting people.
You're mad, Stinko.
Look at it, yo. This kid's a fucking weirdo. Hey, you're so weird, bro.
Can I just do this, guys?
You know this fucking thing disgusts you.
Yo.
It's retarded fucking fish. She disgusts you, bro. She fucking disgusts you.
Guys, we're gonna go in a circle and we're gonna all say the animal that we're described as. Okay, I'll start first. I'm a lion because I have a heart of a lion. Neon, go ahead. What animal describes you, Neon?
People say I look like a monkey.
Okay.
Oh no! Please go back to the other. Bro, look at that angle.
I can't, bro.
Look at that.
Hold on. And what would you say you are, Ali? What animal? Because
you look like this.
Dude, let her eat, bro.
Okay. So I have a question because this is honestly getting kind of whack. What are we doing?
No, you want to ask us the question? Go ahead.
We're just getting to know you, homie.
This is whack. I'm like over it.
No.
You said you don't get mad about anything. You have dark humor. You said that you don't care and you've heard it all.
No, and I don't care, but like.
You said you're confident. You're a bad bitch and you don't care what other people think.
Like, sorry, like I'm over this.
Okay.
I'm gonna apologize to her for real.
I'm gonna show the end really quick. I'm probably gonna have to mute. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna speed this up so we can get to the feet. Okay. So, this part with Neon is so bad. All right. It's really bad. It's really bad. All right.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's really.
Try to be nice. Hope you have a great, future. How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, okay.
So
you have a very great life.
this is really bad. All right. I'm shocked that this is still on YouTube. I can't turn it up. It's as loud as I can make it. So here we go. Right here.
And you're going to be a very, very successful man, woman, and I wish you the best of luck. I'm not gonna be fucked up. All right, that's it.
Neon, I need to know something else, bro. Come on.
Right. I genuinely hope someone comes to your house and shoots you in the fucking head, you fucking hippo, you fat bitch.
No.
Hey, finish. I'm gonna fuck this fat bitch. How the fuck you wake up like that? How do you not kill yourself? Please tell me.
Bro,
Please fucking tell me. How do you not want to just kill yourself? You're fat, obese, you're a trainee. Somebody needs to fucking stone you, bitch.
No.
Somebody needs to fucking stone you. You fat fucking hippopotamus bitch. You take up 10 seats in a fucking airplane.
All
You're
right.
fat, disgusting.
All right.
You smell like shit.
All right, I gotta stop it there. I gotta stop it there. I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. That's it. There's more to it. If you want to go watch it, you can go watch it. But yeah, Neon Neon does not fuck around, man. Neon does not fuck around. Oh my goodness. All right, Jed. Jed. How we doing, buddy?
We're back to no feet, up by about 95.
No feet is up by 95. We're going to do this quickly, okay? We're going to show the sexy back end. There's the sexy back end right there. Sexy back end. Sexy back end. Here we go. There it is. $1,500. 15 new members. 1,100 likes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 2-minute countdown. It's time for the 2-minute countdown. And who do you think's going to win this one? I think No Feet's looking pretty good. Now, we have a Brie Larson feet montage, okay? Montage that was put together by Jay Hailstorm, okay? So it is now time. We have reached that point in the show. Brie Larson's feet right now is ahead by how much? Jed?
Brie Larson's feet is ahead by 97.
$97. And there we go. Holy shit. In seconds, 15, 12, 11, 10, 9. Oh my God. Oh, Alec Ball was fair. Give it the last second. Where are we at, Jed?
We are $3. This won by $3. Feet has won by $3.
Feet won! Feet won! And it cut 100 right there. Show the ugly truth. Feet win. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Oh no, we gotta show it. Is J-Rock here? Oh my goodness. And Bashy came in with 100. Oh my goodness. Luddy with the 200. Bashy just to make sure feet, I mean claws. I'm out. No feet. Is J-Rock? J-Rock is here. J-Rock. The person that started all of this. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, J-Rock deserves respect. Alec Baldwin's finger has held this off for as long as he could, among others. But now we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Gather around the campfire. I have a story to tell all of you. A story. Have a good one, chat. I'm going to play Skyrim. Bloody beard of shame. I'm going to have to log off. God. All right, here we go. Well, I'm not going to drag out anymore. This is titled Project Krusty Toes by Jay Hailstorm. Here we go. Oh my God.
That was horrifying.
What is this show? What is this community? How do you guys have the influence you have? I don't know. This is really amazing. When I started CobraCast, it was just a meme on Tim Pool. It was a one and done. It was just a one and done. That's all it was meant to be. This thing has evolved so much, and it's because of all of you. I have no idea how we've ended up in this place. Oh, man. I'm so far behind on Super Chats. I'm so far behind. Chats, roll it again? No. I can't do that to the people. I can't do that to the people. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Wow, wow, wow. So how many of you have buyer's remorse now? Ultima says I need bleach. Man Against the World says it was worth it. We held the line as much as we could. We fought hard together with Breeze. We now suffer together. Greedo Gaming says, no, I'm going to come. Your fault for showing Gorlock. Bashy Washy, just send a message that rigging won't help. You're welcome. Thanos was right. What is happening? I know we got Rumble rants. I see you over there on Rumble. JM the Elite Fan. Damn it, Jeremy. I dozed off for a bit. I wake up to that monstrosity. God help us all. I ended up in a nightmare. I'd rather chug a gallon of J&A's than ever see that again. Jay Hailstorm is a genius, says J Rock. Well, that's gonna haunt my dreams. Jesus, it's me again. Take the wheel. Warren Smith, please confess to Father Christopher Miller, for you have sinned and sinned really bad. Oh my goodness, man. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. What is happening right now? I'm so far behind on super chats. I don't even know. Like, there's Dominic with the 199 from earlier in the night. Let's see. I don't even know where to. Do you have? Jed, were you working on the document tonight or not?
I was, and there's a lot on there that you've missed. But when I started doing the beard, I
I got you. I got you. Oh yeah, we still got the beard of shame tonight,
and it's ready in your DMs.
Jesus Christ, I've lost all control tonight. We do have a beard of shame, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't want to keep all of you waiting on that. So let's look at the beard of shame.
Be advised, I am no Jay Hailstorm, but it should be passable.
Yeah, so give him credit. We knew we didn't have a hailstorm tonight, so he wanted to step up and at least give you guys something. So here is tonight's beard of shame. I forgot that we were going to have one tonight, so shout out to Jed for stepping up. Hailstorm has no internet. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, CobraCast 199 is proud to present to you tonight's beard of shame.
Yeah, fuck you. Heartfelt.
Why did people vote against me in 18 but then voted for me 22? The number one reason they gave was because of Trump. Because in 18, they said that they were voting against Trump, voting against me to vote against Trump, even though they didn't know much about me. By 22, that was there.
Make America great again.
So good.
Nice. Good job tonight. Good job, Hollywood scholar Jed. Very nice. Nicely done. Chat, give him a round of applause. Stepping in for Hailstorm with no internet at all. So good job, buddy. Good job indeed. All right. Jed's been like double dutying it all over the place. Alec Baldwin's finger says all is lost. Yeah, it's been a rough night. We need Jeremy Osteen to wash these sins away. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't do Jeremy Osteen. Jeremy Osteen is done. Jeremy Osteen quits. Jeremy Osteen is done after the tarnishing of the Lord's name through super chats. Super chats are supposed to mean something. Super chats are supposed to get Jeremy Osteen his next private jet. You use super chats for sin tonight. Shame all of you in the chat. Jeremy Osteen does not grant you a wamen. You don't deserve a wamen tonight. Jeremy Osteen says blasphemy to all of you. Blasphemy. No woman for you tonight. What is happening right now? What is happening? Okay. I'm not doing a super chat square up. We're going. If anybody, Jed, if you need to leave, man, I totally understand. So
yeah, I'll probably need to bounce.
That's fine. And Eric K still here, so I appreciate you guys. So if you guys need to bounce, it's fine. I totally understand. I'm gonna try to read through some of these super chats. We don't do. I try not to do a square up if at all possible. So we're gonna ride this one out. So Jed, Hollywood Scholar, tell them where they can find you, man.
You can all find me Hollywood Scholar on YouTube. I've got a lot of Witcher content out. My Witcher Volume 3 review got up to over 25,000 views at this point. So that's incredible for me. So
Hell yeah, man. Good stuff. Well, thank you, Jed. I appreciate it. Drop your link in the chat, buddy.
All right. Take it easy, guys. Good night.
All right, later, man. Bye.
Jeremy, you
Silent.
know I stay up all night with you, so.
I know. You never sleep, just like me. Silent running for $20 Rumble rant, aka Reignited Republic. My daughter is in the hospital. Oh man, in a coma, and we will not know anything new for 3 to 5 days. Her life is in the balance. If anyone here prays, she could use your prayers. Reignited Republic, your daughter is in the hospital. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Thoughts and prayers to you. Keep us posted. We got your back. So without the meme, the Jeremy Osteen meme, obviously real thoughts and prayers. And sorry to hear that, buddy. Sorry to hear that. Keep us posted for sure, man. Abomination, $10 Rumble rant. This XQC stuff better not give more power to abusive corporations pretending a 3-second clip is somehow stealing money. People out here doing due diligence to pause and talk. That's more than enough. Agreed. I mean, overall, at the end of the day, XQC wants to react to my stuff. Go for it. It's putting more eyes on my stuff. Magna, Thrida, I know you like Trump, Bright Lights clip, so check this one out. Also, Vinland Saga is great. Take it from someone that actually enjoys action and character growth. I'll have to check that one out. Let's see. Maria, I really do hope one day that Virginia could turn red. It is lonely being surrounded by extreme left in my community. Yeah, I hear you on that. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything works out for sure. We got your back here though. We got your back here at the Snake Pit, so don't forget that. I got that one earlier. Salty Grower says every time you say 199, my 2-year-old says 99. Thanks for what you do, Jeremy. Gotta wake these normies up. 199. Thank you, Salty Grower. Lean back, have a snack, take a nap, says Mr. Perlman. This is a Starbucks drive-through. Fantastic Mission Ox, Gorillas in the Mist featuring Ron Perlman. Of course, he came back to Twitter X. Yes, Ron Perlman is a nut job. Taker610 says Ron Perlman's gravestone will just say gay on it. Will Chaired spider them. Remember when Trump stayed up 48 hours to welcome home hostages? I forgot what country, and the Afghanistan debacle should have opened eyes, you'd think. You would think that Afghanistan debacle, which is one of the great debacles we've ever seen, would have opened up enough eyes, but so many people have forgotten about that disaster. And it just kind of shows you how bad a shape we're in. Cowboy One says, don't say feet. Let's see Hailstorm's baby. Well, Cowboy One, you got your wish, even though you sent that earlier. Nick from Nick Talks Entertainment, an Echo Base Network, says, since it's our show, thoughts on Auburn's recruiting through the transfer portal this year. Hugh Freeze looks like he's moving them in the right direction. Will probably still be a 6-6, but it's a start. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been following a lot of the college football recruiting yet. I am getting in that mode now because we're getting really close to college football season, and I'm getting amped up for it. So I can't speak directly on recruiting yet, but I will be turning my focus into that here in the next probably 2 to 3 weeks. And you'll probably see me back on Sports Wars once football season starts picking up. So I'm looking forward to talking sports and football more as we get more into football season. Ryan Guy says, I would say Mark Hamill is Darth Vader in real life, but Vader actually had the power to affect change. 100%. Dragon Dan says, hey, MCU fan, Jeremy will always be more of a real Star Wars, or a real Star Wars than you will ever be. I thought Krista told you that when she dumped you, no feet. And this was earlier, no feet. Magnum Norris says, I think the actual purge is on its way, and I'm going to laugh my ass off after watching the trajectory of the flaming excitement increment smearing the pages of all the woke writers who rooted for regular folk to lose their jobs. That was like $20 from Magnum Norris. Thank you, Magnum Norris. Ryan Guy for 199. Obama is black. So how do you see the black eye? Fantastic, Mr. Knox. To those who want Bree's feet, okay, Bree's feet or Lizzo's sausage fingers. Good Lord, this show's just going into the depths of hell now. Archer Blades, do you have a favorite RFR? I'm gonna answer that one earlier. Got that one. Tom McD says, can my mom Ruth get a shout out? August is her 86th birthday. Well, happy birthday to Tom McD's mother, Ruth. 86th birthday. Congratulations. That is amazing. Happy birthday. Yes, absolutely. Got that one. Got that one. Laura Luma. That one. The last, Satholi says, disloyal DeSantis deserves everything coming for him. Hi from the UK. I got that one earlier. Mayo Chat says, meow, baby, meow. Says, meow chat. Keck Lord, you can thank my suggestion with the taco from Taco Hell. Got that one earlier. Radioactive says, haven't seen Idiocracy. I got that one earlier too. Stacy S with that 50 throwing money at you, Jeremy, equals bullying. Bully away, everyone. Let's see. Zach says they used Crocs in Idiocracy because they thought no one would ever wear them. Cash Kester, is G&G going to be at Missouri? What's up, Cash Kester? No, I'm not, and no one from the team is formally going to be there. Some people that are on the team might make appearances just on their own time, but no, we don't have any plans of being there. We were invited, but it just logistically I couldn't make it happen. Keck Lord says, because we love to troll you and support you, and I appreciate it. Black Tailgate, got my 199 Snake Pit Battalion this weekend. Happy to support you and Geeks and Gamers. Thank you. Categorical test. YouTube has been being dumb with super chats. Hail 199. We got your member message there. John Yarber says, Brie Larson's feet matter. Let's see them feet. AG Biochemist, see YouTube lawyers on how to watch videos and not violate copyright. Darkwing Duck says no feet. Grandmaster Chris, gonna be moving out of California and returning to Tennessee in the great and free South this August. The South will rise again. Hail 199. Got that one. Wyoming and says, for the love of all that's holy on this planet. I read that one earlier. I read most of these. I think I did. Oh, Stacey S says, Jeremy, American Flag's reaction would be awesome. I'm going to have to see, from what I remember, and I think we reacted to one of what's his name now? Tom McDonald. We reacted to one of his songs. I think somebody's stream got blocked or something. So we got to be careful with some of those reactions. So I'd have to see if it'll actually block your stream. I don't want to get the stream blocked. So we'll have to look into that. Fantastic Mission says, people need to remember that Elon is a WEF stooge. Gerald Armstrong, Vivek was on with Benny on his Philly tour. F and Dave says, I like Vivek, but he blew it. Wanted to jump back into the TPP is a no-go. The last thing we need to do is go back into a bunch of bad trade deals. Christopher Gonzalez, are you and Moist cool? He's a 2A guy. Moist Critical? I don't think Moist Critical knows who the hell I am. I like Moist Critical. I like watching his videos. I don't think he knows who I am, but I think that he would quickly probably disassociate with me the moment that he heard that I was a Trump supporter or something like that. But I like Moist Critical's videos, but I don't know him, and I don't think he knows who I am. Patrick says, Vivek is a fraud. Oh, I got that one earlier. There's Luddy dropping the 199. Christopher Gonzalez, I'm a 4-month member, Germ. How about a damn clip? We want that damn clip? I can pull that one out. Let's see. Right here. Damn! It never gets old. Damn! Never gets old. Never gets old. Ian, let's go. Buck says, release the feet cut. Matthew Rives says, no feet. Greedo Gaming. Vivek seems nice, but I look for more in a presidential candidate than for them to just be a gifted speaker. Not sure if I trust Vivek yet. Trump 2024. Absolutely. Juan says, give us the toes. Matthew says, no feet. Jen Wong says, Jeremy, you are a genius of capitalism. Show us the feet. Mwahaha. Jared the American, no feet. I don't want them. Juan says, $10 for feet. Oh, shit, it jumped on me. Of course it jumped on me. This is where it was getting crazy. The chat was going insane right here. Oh, my God, I still haven't caught up. Yeah, the chat was going wild. The amount of super chats was crazy. Jared the American, no feet. I don't want them. Juan says feet. AR Master says, had to spare a mag of 10, no feet. Bashy Washy for $100. Show Breeze claws and read the chat next time, Baguette. Sierra Tan, Breeze feet feels like the 2020 election. No feet was in the lead and well, LOL. Christopher Gonzalez, Sticks mentioned a possible Confederate in the race. Might be Vivek. Mikey likes it, gifted a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you. Joe C says you're more likely to be erased by a fig former prez with a husband, wife, than die in a paddleboard accident. Cheers, CobraCast. Thank you, Joe C. Let's see. Pythagoras eats pie. Kirby ate Jabba. Mikey likes it for the $1.99. Keck Lord Gray for the $5. Gorlock's feet. Ugh. Greedo Gaming, laughing my ass off with the $1.99. Fantastic Mr. Knox. Gorlock's Gunt or Bree's feet. God, you guys are just taking this to a terrible place now. AG Biochemist says the genders, male, female, trans, and triglyceride. I don't know what that means. Stacy Lee, this is the most frightening thing I've ever seen. By the way, Jeremy, Viv's mom does that thing, aka Allie and Breeze Toes. $1.99 US Trump 2024. Lost Tale says it's so funny how Aiden has absolutely no control over these two. Butchered that freak out of his name. Had no idea how you spell it. No problem, Lost Tales. Greedo Gaming, the Aiden Ross thing has me laughing in tears. Neon is based, also no feet. Show us the part you mentioned. Can't wait to see Matthew Powell's face when he realizes Jeremy just earned $5 for that. Matthew says, not all Matthews are stupid. Aklu P2, Hale got another comedy to recommend for you, D-Day Cobra, the Kentucky Fried Movie, 1977. I am not familiar with that. Lost Tale says, no feet fund. Alec Baldwin's finger for 9601 says, no feet. Jared the American, no feet fund. Everything counts. Gorlock the Hunt needs to learn from Eric July. Celluloid Dream says, feet. Dermy Wormy says, I chose violence. Feet. Keg Lord Gray says, feet, please. No Gorlock. Bashy Washy, stop screwing around. Feet now are for real. Or now, hang on. Stop screwing around. Feet now for real. Kevin Cron says, no feet. Lost Tale says, no feet. Leaving stream, can't watch. Alec Baldwin's finger says, nope for 100. Keck Lord's $10 says, feet. Soviet Bean, we suffer together, comrades. Let's see those feet. AR Master says, may God be with you all. Defeat the feet. Luddy for $199 says feet. Squiddy Girl, $10, no feet. John Yarber, $20, feet. Brie Larson's feet matter. Cowboy 1, we got to see Hellstorm's masterpiece. Ian, TikTok, it's feet o'clock. Brie Larson's feet matter. Tabitha for no feet for 20. Alec Baldwin's finger for 100 says no. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier for 100. Show them ugly feet. Show the ugly truth, feet win. Soviet Bean for Comrade J-Rock. Kevin Cron, $10, no feet. Bashy Washy for $100. Just make sure feet, I mean claws. Lost Tales, I'm out, no feet. J-Rock victory. Thank you, chat. God damn it. Lost Tales, I have a good one, chat. I'm going to go play Skyrim. Luddy Bear, Beard of Shame. Sacred Clown TV, going to have to log off, Jeremy, LOL. Keck Lord, your fault for showing Gorlock. Celluloid Dream, I'm going to come. Greedo Gaming for $199. No. Man Against the World, it was worth it. Ultima 2000, I need Bleach. AR Master, we need the line we held the line as much as we could. We fought hard against the Breets. Now we suffer together. Rising Underdog, roll it again. Yanks fan, Thanos was right. John Yarber, oh, please God, I changed my vote. Yeah, John Yarber. John Yarber backed down as soon as he saw those feet. Bashy Wassy just sent a message that rigging won't help. You're welcome. J-Rock, J Hellstorm is a genius. Squiddy Girl, well, that's going to haunt my dreams. Wyoming says, Jesus, it's me again. Take the wheel. Warren Smith with the $22. Please confess to Father Christopher Miller. You have sinned and sinned really badly. The Kingslayer, Trump is the GOAT. Alec Baldwin's finger, all is lost. Sinister Goon, look, if you guys don't see it, you'll never get desensitized to it. Sacred Clown TV, we need Jeremy Osteen to wash these sins away. Juan says, can I get an amen? Sir Boyd of Lard says, morning from the UK, starting from the beginning of my commute, Hell 199 in the Snake Pit. Cattle Dog, Gorlock plus Brief Feet, truly a cursed CobraCast. And we're at the end. Whoo! Goodness.
Need some water.
What a stream. What a stream. What a stream. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you for making this show what it is. Without the chat, we're nothing. And you guys just make this stuff so much fun. So I appreciate it. And I guess we got to leave you with some Sabaton. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave you with Sabaton. Eric K, as always, thank you for being here. Thank you to Cam, man. Thank you to everybody that makes this possible, each and every person. Oh, you want back in 2.0? It might as well show it. I mean, you know, this is a show for the people by the people. Anybody want to guess where we're at? I think we're definitely going to be in the top 5 tomorrow. I think we're going to be in top 5. We could be top 3. We could be top 3.
Top 3 for sure.
We're going to be top. I'd say top 5 for sure. So here's the sexy back end updated right there. Whew. $2,400. My goodness. $2,400. Yeah, Luddy says I was 500 alone. Luddy was dedicated to the feet tonight, okay? Luddy was dedicated to the feet. So there you go. Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy. Man. Thank you for making some trauma seem like nothing. Not worth it. Where did it go? Hang on. Not worth it. Cam Man is mad. Cam Man is not.
And Can Man cheated. He took the chat and popped it out over the screen. You can't give me that.
Alec Falva's finger says Luddy needs to chill out. Oh man, you guys are the best. But look, man, if I can entertain you guys, that's all that really matters. It's just entertaining the people. You guys entertain me. You guys make every freaking day worth, you know, waking up for. I appreciate it. I hope we make you smile. I hope we keep your mind off some things, but also educate you along the way as to, you know, what's going on. That's what it's all about. So I really appreciate it. We're going to leave you with oh, there it is. Wyoming. Okay. I was getting tongue tied trying to say that. I'm just going to say Wyoming. Damn it. Jeremy's laugh cracks me up. Well, I'm glad. Bro, I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. Hail CobraCast. All right. We're going to leave you with Sabaton. Hope you guys have a great night, and we will talk to all of you later. Have a good night. And I'm trying to find it right now. Here we go.
All embrace me. It's my time to rule at last. 15 years have I've been waiting.
And that right there, comment sums it up right there. Greatest community around. Y'all make it worth being here. That's what I love. This is a group effort from all of us, and I really appreciate you guys. Without the chat, we are nothing. That will always be the standard here on the D-Day Cobra channel and Geeks and Gamers and everything. You guys are the best. So I really appreciate you. And I hope you have a great night. And I'll see you tomorrow over on G&G. We got daily. We got Tuesday night's main event. We got a lot going on. And I'm looking forward to all of it. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. You are the best. Look at that. All the love in the chat from everybody. Good stuff all the way around. So thank you guys. Have a good night. Alex Bowman's finger says most of you are cool. Thanks, guys. Have a good night, and we'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.